It's a
Hello,
thing we
everyone.
do
It is
every, I believe, Monday.
Monday. Yeah, I think it's Monday. We're
Uh,
starting off strong.
yeah, it's. So today is the first day of my semester, and
Yay, that's right.
so
Right.
I got on Blackboard and I checked the
That's
syllabus
good.
and the schedule, and I was like, okay, what do I have to get done today? And it's like,
Mhm.
so I check math, and it's like, well, you have to get this intro to Blackboard done by the 14th, and it's the
Mhm.
8th. And it's just like, know where this is, blah, 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 take the test. And
Yeah.
I've already used Blackboard, so I already know where all this stuff is. But they
Mhm.
think it's my first class, so that's an easy first week. Um,
Yeah. That's all you have to do the entire week for? Wow.
well, it's like a module, and it's also like a cut down class.
Oh,
So,
yeah, that's what you were saying last week. Well, that's good.
well, yeah, I think it's not going to be very rigorous. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Which I'm kind of
That's
upset
good.
about.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was really expecting to have to get up today and
Oh,
do something.
yeah.
Um,
And then did you check your other classes?
yeah, I checked English. Um, I'm supposed to be taking English 100 and English 101.
Mhm.
Um, I don't see English 101 anywhere on my thing. And
Hmm.
but English 100 is like I have like 2 weeks to do lesson one,
Hmm.
and I'm just like
What does lesson one entail?
I don't. I read it and I don't remember what it was because like I went to sleep like right after I read it and made sure there wasn't nothing I had to do immediately.
Mhm.
And granted, I didn't go to sleep, but I tried.
Oh, goodness.
And there was just nothing really like too tedious to like. I need to get this done.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's good and bad, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll pick up a little bit, especially if it's a condensed class. They'll start being shorter deadlines and stuff like that.
Yeah. Also, um, I was checking like my financial aid and all that, and
Mm.
Gateway. I'm going to Gateway. They don't have a
Oh,
campus. Tell
oh.
whoever's calling I said hello.
That's my mom. I'll call her back after this.
No.
She always does this. She always calls me on Monday. She knows that I'm busy on Monday. She always calls me. Sorry, continue.
So Gateway. They don't have a campus, right? No
Right.
campus. I'm
It's
being
just like a
charged
bit.
$3,000 for a campus fee.
Huh.
So
That's not great.
I'm confused, and I
Mm.
need to figure that out.
Yeah.
Um, so I
Yeah,
really,
that's charging you for that.
yeah, I don't know why. I think someone might have mentioned it and said that I was gonna get a check for that money, but then
Mm.
again, I don't know. So time will tell. I need to call somebody.
Yeah, they should refund you for it, but you might have to give them a little nudge because they're not quick to hand money back out. Jesus!
Hello, Megan's mom.
Oh wow, that one's actually Austin, which he knows better as well. If it's an emergency, he'll call twice.
Well,
So
I hope he doesn't call twice.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, actually, I think I know what it might be. I need to get on his computer.
tell
So
him.
we have our monitors like, right next to each other,
Yeah,
and can you turn this? Come on, turn on.
you
All
might
right,
have
it's
to press
off
shift.
right now. Uh, he must have turned it off this morning. But yeah, so the reason that I have been up since I honestly don't even remember what hour. We got like no sleep last night because Austin's been looking into some different stocks and stuff that are supposed to be on the rise within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So he bought one. So you know how it's closed over the weekend, and then pre-market hours open, and then it's regular market hours. Well, I didn't know all this, but all of that is on the East Coast time schedule,
Yeah.
I guess. So he wanted to buy a whole bunch of this stock. I can't remember how much he put into it, but like if it even gets past $1, like he has the potential to make upwards of $300,000. And they're like in the middle of this lawsuit right now, and they're favored to win and get like $3 billion from this. I forget what his name is. It's Philip something. But so yeah, he wanted to do that like right when the market opened. Well, it might be day trading for the East Coast, but it's definitely night trading for Hawaii because the market opened at 2 o'clock in the morning.
That sounds
So
about
we
right.
just decided, yeah, we decided to stay up until 2 o'clock, and then he was doing all that from like 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock this morning, and then he had to go into work at 6:30.
Oh my god. So he's
So I'm
dying.
exhausted. Yeah, we're both very tired.
You haven't taken a
Yeah.
nap?
I got like an hour when he was filling with all of his stuff on the computer from like 3 to 4. But I couldn't go back to sleep after he left for work. So I just stayed. I was actually productive today. I actually got a lot done, which is rare for a Monday. But
I mean, yeah. I literally slept until I've been up for 30 minutes, so I feel you. Um,
yeah. But sorry if I interrupted your school bit. It's
oh no, you're good.
probably calling me because the stock either increased or jumped.
Oh, so you want to go
Or
take a look?
hmm, I don't know how to get onto his computer, but I can look at the transcript of the voicemail he just left.
I hope it jumped significantly. I hope you guys made 300,000.
I that would be. I'm trying not to get my hopes up, because it's a penny stock, like it's risky and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, he didn't put any money in there that we like can't afford to lose, or
Yeah.
we can afford to lose the amount of money that he put into it. And if it does get past, like if the value gets past $1, then it would definitely be totally worth it. There's some redditors that think it'll get past $1 at the end of February. Some think it goes to $1.50, and some are like, "Don't fuck with penny stocks." But so, I don't know. It's a whole spectrum thing, but we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed.
I hope it goes well. That's for sure.
Me
Uh,
too. Me too.
oh man, I think the weather's getting to me. It's
Oh,
it's
that's not
like
good.
-2 here or something like that,
Ew, baby.
and like you're in
I
the
would love
warmest
this.
climate.
Like,
You're basically in Florida.
yeah, something like that. It's more consistent here, the weather is, than Florida. But honestly, like, you're gonna hate me, but I feel like it's chilly today. It's like 72, 73, and I have a hoodie on.
I I do hate you.
I
Oh,
figure.
I
It's windy.
look. I will go to Walmart in shorts and a hoodie still.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I will take
Yeah.
the L and get sick.
Oh, don't do that. That's not good.
Um, yeah. So Jamie, he got me some leather paint and a pair of shoes to customize, right? And
Uh-huh.
I seen a pair of Jordans about a year ago that made me want to start customized shoes. It was a
Yeah.
custom pair of Jordan 1s that looked it was Zorro themed. So they
Oh,
took
nice.
the Nike swoosh, they took it off, flipped it around so it was his sword blade, and they added two of them on each side. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and like that made me want to customize shoes.
Yeah, that's
Um,
really cool.
and I just found them online, and I'm gonna buy a pair. Um, they are $25. Um,
Sweet.
sadly, they are uh, they might not fit me.
Aw.
So because the site is in like EU numbers
Mhm.
potentially.
Oh.
I don't know. Like so the site that they're on, it says 10.8 inches. And I'm like
Mhm.
I wear a size 11. That's pretty close. You know, I hope it fits. But in the shoe world, yeah, well, right next to it, it said /45. A 45 is a size 13 in US.
Oh, jeez.
So, either way, I hope they fit. If they're too small, I'm going to send them to Austin because he wears a 10.5.
Mhm.
And if he, I don't know why David just, he,
It's it's the TikTok about the sea shanty that they redid for the stock market, the GME thing.
oh, did you watch it already?
I clicked on it and
Oh, okay.
it was a TikTok that I've seen.
Uh, well,
But sorry.
so you might get a pair of shoes in the mail. Uh,
Okay.
don't tell Austin where they're from.
All right. I
Just,
won't.
uh, and hopefully he likes them.
I'm sure he will.
And if he doesn't, then you get to keep them.
I'm sure he will love them. But I hope they fit you since you're gonna
I do.
put
Uh,
so much effort in.
oh man, I remember a a couple months ago when I was like about to do it. Like I was about to buy
Mhm.
all the stuff myself to customize shoes, and I asked him what shoe size he was because I was gonna um, customize some shoes for him, and
Yeah.
I had to. I think I asked you and you told me, and then you told him, and he came back at me and was like, "What the fuck? I seen what you did." And he gave me a pair of shoes in high school for my first job. He like gave me his hand-me-down shoes, and like on the spot, I couldn't remember this at the time when I asked you, but on the spot, I immediately remembered that story, and he was so upset about it that I asked you for his shoe size.
Oh. It'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was more along the lines of I just didn't ask him.
Oh.
I need to send you guys some
Thank you.
more LA. It's
Oh,
about
you
that
don't have
time.
to do that.
Well, I mean, do you like LA
Eventually,
like Austin does?
I do. Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, I don't know if I like it as much as he does. He like drinks it religiously, but I do like it. Yeah. I mix it with a bourbon.
Okay. Well. Um. So yeah, I
Oh, yeah.
definitely need to get some of that sent to you.
Oh, no thanks. You don't have to.
Oh, I mean, it's pretty. I mean, it's not really that big of a hassle.
Oh, please. Are you doing more abstract today?
Yeah, I don't know what else to draw, so I'm just gonna get used to the tools and stuff.
Yeah. I watched a video where I think I saw someone duplicate layers on Procreate, and I think that might solve a couple of my issues. So I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to do that once my iPad charges.
I've seen a lot of stuff with Procreate on
Yeah.
TikTok. It's just like, hey, you have a friend that likes TikTok and Procreate, so here you go.
Yeah.
They really like
I really.
to. The other day I was on TikTok, and you met Hope, I think, for like a split
I don't
second,
think I have that. Oh yeah.
right?
I was playing Wizards 101, I think, but yeah.
I think it was right before the podcast last Monday. But either way,
Oh.
she was sending me like a bunch of TikToks, and TikTok was like, "Hey, you know this person, right?" And it's just some person I met online, and it's like, we're just, sitting there vibing, sending TikToks back to one another, and TikTok's like, hey, here's her personal account, and I'm just like,
Oh,
what are you doing, TikTok?
that's funny.
So like, I kind of felt a little bad, you know, like I just got
Oh,
her personal TikTok for no reason.
does
Um,
she like create videos?
well, like I didn't think it was her at first, so like I clicked on it, and then like I scrolled down, and there was a bunch of videos, and I was like, yeah, that's probably her, right?
Oh wow.
And then so like I just went back, and then like later on I told her, I was like, hey, yo, TikTok, they send me your stuff, be aware. And then like she followed me, and then I went and followed her back, and then all of her videos were privated, except like a couple. So
Oh no.
I felt really bad, but you know.
Oh,
But she has like
well, that
two,
stinks.
so she followed me on
Yeah,
both of her accounts.
that's nice.
So yeah, that's my TikTok experience of the week.
Oh, gotcha. I don't know if I have a TikTok experience of the week. I mean, my For You page has gone from like drawing anime boys to the stock market, but you know,
Oh,
what else is
blame
there?
Austin for that.
Yeah. I've actually kind of gotten into it like this morning. Whilst I was not sleeping, I spent probably a good hour like looking up. I actually downloaded Reddit, and I'm on like Wall Street Bets and Penny Stocks V2 and stuff like that. Um, and there's a big thing now is there's a couple of like smaller companies that are expected to um, blow up a lot if the Democratic Party can nationally legalize marijuana.
Yeah,
So that's something to look out for.
Tesla
Stock
just made a
market.
big play. It's probably gonna raise up Bitcoin quite a bit.
Mhm.
They just
Yeah.
bought $1.5 billion of Bitcoin. I
Yep.
can't
Yep.
find
Yep.
my keyboard. So yeah,
Awesome.
Bitcoin's probably gonna go up quite a bit,
Yeah.
followed
Wasn't
by
it already like super? Wasn't it already a really expensive stock to begin with?
it was. Holy
Like the
shit.
past several years.
Uh, okay, today it was announced that Bitcoin got bought, and it had a massive spike. It is up 16.55% today. Uh,
Jeez, oh
it
Pete.
won't. Robinhood lets me look at like all the dates, but I'm not using Robinhood anymore, so I can't really see it
Mm,
very well.
yeah. I think we're
Um,
just doing TD Ameritrade right
I use that one place called Cash App.
now. Oh,
Um,
I don't know too much about Cash App.
yeah, today it jumped from 38 ish, 39 ish, up to
Mm-hmm.
44, and it's currently at 45,000 a
That's not bad.
Bitcoin. That's a
Oh shit.
that's a $10,000 increase, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Gosh dang.
and my
Elon
brother,
Musk. What?
he has been buying
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin this whole time.
Oh
He's
wow. Is he
uh
gonna sell or hold?
oh, he's been holding. Uh,
That yeah, that's probably a good idea.
um, I would love Bitcoin. I would absolutely love it if I could spend it. Like if I can go to any gas station and be like, I need to fill up my tank, let me spend it.
Mm-hmm.
But until that day, I'm just gonna chill. Um,
Gotcha.
he
Ooh,
also,
ooh.
ooh, go. That was a loud
Sorry,
ooh.
we're up on our the one we bought yesterday. We bought it at so keep in mind it's a penny stock. We bought it at 0.0016. It's up to 0.0027, which is let me do the math. We were at $1,300 this morning, and it was only at one. It was at 0.00185 this morning. So we probably shit, dude.
Ah,
Money, money,
I
money.
I want to get into it. I want to start buying. I want to sell the money I have in the stocks and then start buying more stocks. But
Yeah.
uh, like I've made like a couple bucks off stocks. I made almost $4, which isn't a lot, but it's
Yeah.
something. Uh,
Yeah.
especially
That's
when
how. Yeah.
I only started with
Start out.
20.
Mhm.
Um, so hopefully I'm gonna get into that soon, and then
Yeah.
I'll jump on this penny stock with you guys and become rich.
Yeah. It's penny stocks are nerve wracking, but I mean, I think they're pretty dope. When did we get it? We got it. Yeah, yesterday. 0.0016. Are we in aftermarket hours? Yeah, we are.
Yeah, it's the market's
Heck
closed.
yeah, dude. This is dope.
So congratulations on making like I don't
A
I don't
couple.
fucking know, a couple $1,000.
Yeah. We'll see. I think we're gonna try to hold it because. So the whole thing. So this stock is called Healthier Choices Management Corp. And there's two things that they do. They run like Whole Foods grocery chains in Florida. And they also. It's hilarious. But they also do like um cigarette alternative stuff. So like they have some vape things and um, smokeless tobacco stuff, I guess. Um, and the lawsuit that they're in now, they are suing. I guess he's the CEO of Marlboro. I think the cigarette guy because infringement of patent rights or something like that. So they're favored to win because you don't typically sue someone for that unless you are going to win. Um, and I think Marlboro, I can never say that right. Marlboro stands to lose like $3 billion on it, which would pump the stock up. And they're supposed to have some kind of decision or news about the lawsuit on February the 26th. So
Okay.
hopefully we can hold it until then. And if it gets over $1, be it'd be a lot of money.
It would be. Um I mean, let's be honest here. Let's be honest.
Mm.
You guys bought a house at X
Mm.
amount and now it's worth a lot of fucking more. So,
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know
happy
about
for you
that.
guys. You guys are doing good. I'm happy.
Thank you.
I'm happy you guys are definitely uh I don't know. I'm just happy. It's good for you guys. And I hate how some people will probably get jealous about it if they find out.
Oh, well, I don't know. You know, it could go down, and it might not even happen. We'll see.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm not just talking about that. Like, you guys are just doing well in general.
Oh, well, thank you.
Uh,
It's been a good time. I'm glad we have the house and whatnot. It'd be really nice if we could pay it off and stuff like that. So my fingers are crossed for this month of trading.
I mean, I hope you guys can pay it off too. But like, I don't know how the laws work there, right? Uh,
Mm. Yeah,
so like
I don't know.
in Kentucky, there's a law that you will, let's say I buy a house, or I do a mortgage or whatever the fuck that's called, right?
Mm.
And let's say I put in 20% of it, right? And if the house
Yeah.
goes up in value, um, the that 20% like grows with the value of the house. So like, and
Okay.
then if I move out or decide that like, okay, I'm good, I will get all my
Mm.
money back. I'm not 100%
Okay.
clarity on the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got no idea.
But
Okay. Yeah. Well, Austin handled all of the the loan stuff. I don't adult very well.
I mean, you are doing that paper.
That is true. Yeah, and I actually just submitted all my stuff for the conference this morning, which is one of the things that I did in my spur of like 5 hours of productivity. So yeah, I got the conference down. Emailing a professor here to network with after this podcast. I drafted it, but I didn't have the balls to send it this morning, so I'll be sending that this afternoon.
You know, what the fuck? That's not the right color. Rip. I don't. There was something that Jamie said the other day, and I can't remember what it was, but it was something that he's gonna ask you about because I can't remember it right now. So he's gonna end up asking you about it. But why is it a no?
Because now I'm worried about what it could be.
It can be about Overwatch.
Okay.
I mean, it's not, but it could be.
Alright, I will keep an eye out for that.
So yeah, expect a random or question coming from him. This was like a couple days ago, so we might have both just forgot about it.
Ah, gotcha.
Because I can't remember it clearly enough to ask you myself, so I'm just not. Tesla.
Maybe he'll remember.
Elon Musk, my bad. He is doing that Starlink thing I was telling you about, Internet Anywhere.
Yeah.
So, my brother, he just got one, or not got one, but he paid for it.
The beta?
Yeah, the beta. So that means
Whoa, okay.
I can get the beta because he just lives like 20 miles away from me. It takes like an hour to get to him, but it's only like 20, 30 miles away, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Backwards.
So yeah, that's amazing. That's gonna hopefully let me move anywhere.
That'd be...
Like my biggest problem with moving, which is something that's on my to-do list before I can just, get up and start doing whatever I want, as in, is to move because it just sucks here. I don't want to leave and then come back to chaos, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's like one of my biggest things is like if it doesn't have good internet, I don't want to be there.
Yeah, that would kind of make
it would make
the gaming and the podcast and all the things very difficult.
It would, like, that's like the only thing that I like enjoy doing all the time. Like,
yeah,
like that is everyone's getaway. And it would suck not being able to.
Yeah, for sure. Did you see the TikTok I sent you about the
Gamer
Skynet
Girls
thing or whatever?
No, Skynet?
Maybe I sent it a couple days ago. I can't remember, but yeah, the Gamer Girls one that's for some reason that just cracked me up.
That was good.
How much for ravioli we've taken a bite out of, but it was like a thing. It's like Elon Musk creating, and it had the actual name of it, not Skynet. I don't know why we are stuck on Skynet, but it was like Elon Musk creating Skynet, and then it was like next year being 2022, and evidently SAO.
Oh, the fucking chip in the brain, the chip in the monkey brain. Yeah, yeah, he's doing the whole Sword Online thing where he wants to have a monkey be able to game by the end of 2021.
Oh.
Right, so he put a chip in a monkey's brain. Right, Sword Art Online happens in 2022.
Yeah.
It's all coming together, Megan. We're gonna be able to go into Aincrad.
Fucking yes, I would do it. Like, I don't care if we get stuck there. I would do it.
I mean, I don't think. First off, it's gonna be a while before we could even afford. Maybe not you with your penny stock, but it'd be a while before I can afford it. But
Oh
holy
man.
shit, I would love it.
This city talk does well. We'll get nerf gear for all
uh,
of us.
in all honesty, I don't think I would want to do it at first. Like for the first 6 months.
Like, see what happens to people,
Like,
and then
how you doing
test it
over
out.
there? You good? You still alive?
Yeah.
I think it would really solve obesity in America. Um,
Why is that?
well, you see, uh, gamers have this ideal. Like when I think of a gamer, I think um, of
Cheetos.
not Cheetos, South Park. There's an episode where
Oh.
there's this fat guy just constantly
Mhm.
eating Doritos and drinking Mountain Dew and playing World of Warcraft,
Yeah.
and it's a whole episode. And then the kids, they're like, we need to no life this game, and then they all get obese and drinking Mountain Dew and stuff just so they can beat that one guy. And either way, that's what I think when I think of gaming. That Nerve Gear would like eliminate the whole Cheetos and Mountain Dew thing because you can't move at that
Yeah.
point. You're just in a
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that would
We'd
change.
never want to get. We'd have to be hooked up to like an IV or something.
Oh, we would never. That would be horrible. That is like the biggest plot hole in the whole show. Ugh. Is
Well,
they moved everyone from like their houses to hospitals.
Mhm.
How would they do that?
Um.
Keep in mind,
Ambulances?
if they remove the link, boom, they're
Uh-huh.
dead. They're over.
Oh, true. So they would have to. Well, it was wireless, wasn't it? So if they just moved the whole ass thing.
I don't think it
Well.
was wireless.
Oh, maybe it wasn't. It wasn't. You're right. Huh. So they would have to unplug it. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that was the biggest plot hole. That's like my only problem with like season one, besides it giving me like anxiety.
Yeah.
Like, but besides that, I love season one. The
Yeah.
rest of the show is out there. Um,
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I feel like I've asked you this before, because like Austin, he's seen all the way up to Alicization, and
Yeah.
I haven't. I've only seen season one, or like the two little arcs, like the first bit that's like really really good, and then the second bit that's like Alfheim online. So like I've only seen those two, and I know that Gun Gale is a shit show, so I'm not gonna watch that. But I feel like I feel like I have to watch the rest of it eventually because I do love Kirito, but I know like Asuna's not in it as much in the other seasons, and that makes me sad because Kirito and Asuna are like one of my biggest anime ships.
well,
So
I mean, I can give you like mild spoilers, which I think I already have.
yeah,
I haven't finished it, but I can give you the reason why they're not together.
they're not together.
Well, they are, but they're not together in the show. As in, like they're not. She's not around as much. Yeah.
Oh, okay, why?
Okay, so Kirito got a job, working for because he's the best at whatever,
Yeah.
right? So he got a job working and doing like nerve gear, but like deeper, like the next generation. And they
Yeah.
wipe his memory every time he goes in, or he doesn't remember. One of the two.
That's thing.
So that's a thing. Then Kirito and her are on a date after work one day, and he gets stabbed, and
Yeah, I've heard that.
he has to go to the hospital, but the hospital is like he's not gonna make it, and then his boss walks in and he's like, "Well, that's where I step in," and it's like that's what I've been designing this machine to do, and then so now he's going into the machine, and his boss is lying, of course. But Kirito went into the machine to heal because it takes the load of his brain because his brain he got stabbed and there wasn't enough blood to his brain, so he might have brain damage. But his boss is fixing that problem, and then he's on a fucking turtle ship in the middle of the ocean.
Oh.
So Asuna can't get to him. But after
God.
but she's trying to get there, but like that's not where the story is. So it's like coming every once in a while, if that makes sense. So yeah,
But they're still like together.
yeah, they're still a couple.
Oh, that's good.
But time moves slower in his version of the Nerve Gear, that machine. It's been like 6 years, maybe 10, since he's went in. So he's lived another 10 years inside that machine.
Oh.
And it's only been like a couple days for her.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah.
Well, that's kind of annoying. And who's the blue-haired chick? What the heck?
The blue-haired chick? She's from Gun Gale.
Yeah. Is she? I thought she was in Alicization.
The only girl that I've seen in Alicization is another blonde named Alice.
Oh.
Which is like the whole thing of the whole story is like based around her. Kinda. If that you have to watch it to really know, because I'm still confused as fuck about it, and I don't want to explain it to you because then you're gonna be confused. So.
Yeah. I don't know. I've got a bunch of other like shorter animes that I want to watch before I finish
Attack
the
on
SAO
Titan.
series, because like, right now, yeah. There's a bunch. I have a list of like 200 animes that I need to eventually watch. But yeah. So like I don't know. I was satisfied where season 1 of SAO ended, so now I'm like, I think I'll be fine until I get some more animes watched, and then maybe one day I'll go back to it when I'm not so frustrated at SAO. But we'll see.
Oh, Attack on Titan. A new episode came out yesterday. I cannot wait to watch it.
Yeah, I saw a spoiler about it. I really just need to get
Oh
caught
no,
up.
no! I think I saw a spoiler too, and I was so upset. Ugh.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna say mine, because if it's not the same as yours, then
I don't want to. I don't even want to. No, we're good. We'll see it when we see it.
And I've been trying to get Austin to get caught up on all of our fucking animes. We're watching like 10 different ongoing animes right now, and that's not even including the one that he watches at work and me watching One Piece here. So like, we're behind. The only one that we're caught up on, which we're honestly not even caught up anymore because one came out Friday, was Jujutsu Kaisen. So we still have like 9 animes to catch up on. And like this weekend, he just like all day Saturday didn't want to watch anime, and I'm like, dude, we're gonna get more behind. So if he's not home by the time I get off podcast today, I think I might sneak in a couple episodes of Attack on Titan, because I'm so tired of it being spoiled for me on TikTok.
Oh my god. Yeah. There's this one girl, she did like this really cool, not really cool, but she was cosplaying as like a bunch of the girls in SAO doing the dance, and she was Potato Girl. Like, do you know how like you can stitch it? And she just kept stitching her own videos doing the same dance as all the girls. And the one I seen was Potato Girl, and out of nowhere she just had a potato and she was doing the salute with the potato in her mouth, and I just thought it was so funny, and I liked it. And that's when Attack on Tyler spoilers came in. Attack on Tyler.
Oh boy.
New show coming out 2024. So yeah, it got me. I'm super upset.
Season 1, sure.
Season 1 was so straightforward.
I know.
It got real confusing.
Yeah, I know. I've seen a lot about the 4th season, even though I'm not all the way caught up. Like, I know it's like, people are conflicted because like the creator's like, oh, it's gonna be a very morally gray area, because like you have these kids that have like been oppressed their entire lives, and then you've got like all your favorite characters, and like who's the good guys, who's the bad guys, and like I feel like that's what he expected the fandom to do, and the fandom's just like, nah man, fuck them kids, I'm Team Jaeger. I'm like, yeah. Like I have not been watching the show for the past 6 years, to not like fully stand by all my main characters.
Look, I think you're on episode 2, and
Mm,
that's like I'm gonna try to not give any spoilers at all
I
for
know. I think.
episode 3, but
Mhm.
from my understanding is this is mostly season 3 and before.
Okay.
So from my understanding, there was a king who wanted to protect his citizens, and
Right.
he took them to an island, and built these walls, and he
Right.
took a because his race is suppressed. So he was like, "We're gonna go somewhere else. Fuck you guys." Somewhere along the line, the family got corrupt, uh, and they started suppressing all of the people inside the walls so they wouldn't go out, so they wouldn't get killed. And then the same race, the people that were jealous that they got out and they didn't, want their power, so they are sending people over to attack so they can get more power and destroy the people that have been suppressing them. That is what I'm getting from it.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% for sure.
It is confusing. I definitely need to get caught up. But like, I don't know. I feel like even when I do get caught up, I'm not gonna care as much about all of the new people that they introduced in season 3 and then
Oh, yeah.
the people in season 4. Like, I just really, I'm still gonna.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
still
I'm
gonna.
team Aaron all the way. Like, so far, they haven't done anything wrong. They just,
Okay.
they've been getting attacked all these years. They figured out they're being attacked, and they want to not be attacked. They want to be free. They want to explore the world.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, fuck everybody else.
Yeah. I need to get caught up. I'm really excited about it.
I don't know. It was just so simple when it was just about scouts
I
and,
know.
and wanting to be a scout, and now it's
Mhm.
about world
It's just, like,
domination.
And now it's like war. Stuff like
And then they skipped so many years. Huh.
Yeah, I'm sad because they only gave Aaron like 4 years to live in season 3.
I know, it's so sad.
It's gonna be a shit show.
It is.
But
I mean, he got to see the ocean.
yeah,
That was
I was
his.
really kind of hoping that they would make Armin's Titan form look different than Bertolt's. Like more so than they did. The only
I haven't
thing that
seen
they
it.
changed was- Didn't, oh really?
I don't think I
Oops,
have.
Sorry.
I mean, he's the Colossal. I know that.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
Thought he had already come up.
I mean, I am ahead of you in the show.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess I just haven't seen it or I don't remember it.
I really need to get caught up. Gusting. Now
I'm
I want to do that.
I'm so salty that Armin's gonna die. Oh, fuck.
Armin's gonna die?
Yeah, eventually he's not gonna live.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, so they were really vague about this in season 3. Is Ymir dead?
Ymir. Ymir was
Historia's girlfriend.
Historia's girlfriend was. I don't remember what Titan she was.
She was the little, she was a specific Titan.
Yeah, she was.
Like the little. I forget what the name was, but now somebody else has it. So I'm assuming she's dead?
I don't know. I haven't seen anyone else have it. God, It's like all the pieces were there. It's just no one got them.
No one's connecting them. Ymir is the Jaw Titan. Yeah, the Jaw Titan. The one, the in like season or episode 2, the blonde with the skull face, that was Ymir's Titan. It just looks different, right?
Maybe. I
Hold
think
on.
I think Aaron has 2 different Titans in him.
It's the attack Titan, the founding Titan.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
which confused me a little bit for a while. So there's 2. Armin has one, and they have the Beast Titan, right? So that's 4.
Yeah, Zeke Yeager,
There's a total of 9. Okay.
right.
The opposite side has Lemire, the Beast Titan, the Jaw Titan, the Backpack Titan, and the Tank Titan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's all 9.
And then somebody showed up last episode, but I'm not gonna spoil it.
Wait, what? I thought I was ahead of you. Now you're confusing me.
I know. I saw a spoiler for the most recent episode, and I'm pretty
Okay,
sure a new
okay.
Titan.
Shh.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
Shh. Okay. Okay. So there's all 9. I seen the Beast Titan. Oh fuck, the armor. Did I say the armor Titan?
Yeah. No. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to write them down.
That's exactly what I'm doing. New Pain.
Trying to figure out what happens. What happened to it.
Okay. So,
Goodness gracious. I
Aaron.
don't want Shigan. I want after Shigan Shinobu.
Aaron has, wow, that is the worst looking E I've ever written. Has 2 Titans. Armin. That's a horrible hand. He has the Colossal. Then they have the female Titan. So that's a total of 4 different Titans they have. And then on the other side, they have the Beast Titan, the Backpack Titan. I don't know what that one's called. They have that weird jaw one, and then the armor. These are all ones we've seen. So yeah, I guess the Lemire died and was the Jaw Titan.
Yeah.
Because that.
And now the Jaw Titan is the blonde guy.
Yeah.
Or
And
the. We saw him in like the
Yeah.
second episode.
I think we've seen him in the first.
Something like that.
But and then there's the Attack Titan, which we haven't seen yet, but they
Yeah,
mentioned in
Aaron-
episode 2. No, the tank. We haven't seen it yet. But I think you know about it, but now I'm
I think we know who it is.
So yeah, there's all 9. But they don't have access to the female Titan that we know of. She is off limits. Unless if
The
Aaron,
founding Titan?
the female, she's still in that cocoon.
Oh.
Annie, yeah, Annie. Okay, yeah.
Annie.
Fuck Annie.
Okay, we got this. Look at us. We got this.
Yeah, all 9
Figuring out
accounted
a
for. Okay.
Ugh. It's gonna be some manga reader that's gonna watch this and be like, these fucking idiots.
Oh man. And fucking, I just see it now. Aaron's just gonna like. I don't know what his ability is exactly, but I feel like he's just gonna run into the city and just scream, and everyone's gonna turn into a Titan, and just fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have a
Aaron?
theory.
Okay.
You know,
is
so
it?
you've seen episode 1. I don't know how
Yeah.
far it goes, but there's a kid there, and then there's the girl that's
Yeah.
Bearholt's little sister or a little cousin or something. Right? But then there's the other kid. who
Yeah.
just woke up randomly in the middle of the battlefield. They saved him or whatever. He's gonna get the armor titan. I'm calling it.
The blonde or the
No,
other one?
the the runt of the group.
Gotcha.
I'm calling it. He's gonna get the armor titan.
Yeah, I really don't want the blonde kid to get it.
Well, I think the only two up. Well, there's the girl, right? Uh,
Yeah.
and then she was like, "I'm gonna get it." Everyone's in agreement she's gonna get it.
Hmm.
But that kid, the runt, he's gonna
Yeah.
get it based
I
off of
think so
one
too.
line. It's when he woke up and he was like, "Wasn't I just flying around on a zip line or whatever he said?" That was
Hmm.
clear indication that he was gonna get it because of the fucking space time loop shit that they're doing.
Yeah.
That just makes it so much more confusing.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah.
and I hope they don't end it. I hope they don't end the show on a fucking time loop where it's just
Yeah,
like,
that would.
oh man, that would piss me
Yeah.
off.
That would be really annoying.
Like
All of a sudden, I really want to read the manga.
that would that would be a first. It would be, um,
Yeah.
but it would piss me off. Um,
Yeah. Well, I read somewhere that they're making the anime ending different than the manga ending, so I don't know how the hell they're gonna do either, honestly.
Hopefully not a time loop. I'll be happy with anything else. Okay, I won't be happy if they end it like Game of Thrones did, because
Yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah, that's terrible.
How did you feel about that?
Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Yeah, the last everything after the battle for Winterfell was garbage. In my not so professional opinion. Um, I don't like how they ended up making Daenerys the Mad Queen. That was just not how she was written for the first 5 books at all. I do not like how they sent Jon back to the wall. I do not like how they never filled in any of Arya's plot holes with the faceless thing.
Yeah, pointless. Completely pointless.
The only one that I was satisfied with was Sansa being Queen in the North. Because I've been wanting that. Like, literally, so you know how I did my stickers, right?
I mean, I don't
So,
remember exactly how they are, but yeah.
yeah, it's okay. So, senior year of high school, so 2016, every year I do a new laptop case. So I buy a cheap plastic case from Amazon, and I order like 40 stickers from Redbubble, and then I do a new one every year. So like
Okay.
I have one for all 4 years of college, and then I just did this one for 2021. And my first laptop one ever had a little thing on it that said Queen in the North with a little
Yeah.
spark thing. Because I always thought that Sansa would be the Queen in the North. I'm so happy that they made her
That
the
is.
Queen of Winterfell. But that's honestly the only character that I was happy with. I was pissed that they killed Jorah. I know he needed to die, but
I don't know who
I was mad
Jorah is
about
off the top of my head.
Jorah. Daenerys is the older guy. Jorah Mormont. Mormont is the Bear House. Lord Mormont was king of Winterfell, his father, before he was murdered by the guy that drank wine out of his skull.
Holy shit, I'm so confused.
Lyanna was his niece, the little 10-year-old girl that beat the giant. Jorah Mormont. He died at the Battle of Winterfell trying to save Daenerys.
Okay.
Yeah.
There were just so many
I
characters in there.
Yeah. I like how they did Sam. They made him Grand Maester. That made
Yeah.
me happy. Sam deserved the world, and I love him. She's one of my comfort characters.
It was.
And I hate how they never told us what happened to Yara. Well, I mean, they never gave any follow up on Yara Greyjoy. And they changed that character so much from the books to the TV show. Like, her name wasn't even Yara in the books, it was Asha. Pisses me off. She was such a fierce character.
Did you read the books?
I read the first 4. And then the book and the TV show got so different from each other. They got so different from each other. I took a break before the 5th one because George Martin still has not finished the series.
Yeah.
I don't know when he's going to finish the series. Because there were supposed to be, I think, 2 more books, a 6th book and a 7th book. But then he was all like, no, I don't feel like writing those right now. So then he wrote a prequel to the first 5 books that he wrote. So I was just, I mean, I'll pick it back up eventually, but I kind of got frustrated with the inconsistencies between the two.
It was so upsetting how it went from like, not chaos, but like organized chaos to just like, yeah, here you go. Everything's just we're gonna throw it to the wall and hope it sticks.
Yeah. Oh, I did like how they did the Clegane Bowl.
I don't know what that is off the top of my head.
Sander and the Hound in the Mountain, the
Oh,
brother fight.
oh yeah.
Yep.
Look,
I like how they did
in all honesty, I dislike that so much that
Really?
I dislike, well, not the fight scene, but like the ending of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Like the whole last like 2 seasons.
Mhm.
I just
Okay, the
disliked it
season
so
finale-
much.
Really
That's what I just disliked it so much. I try not to remember it, and I've been successful at not remembering it.
Oh, sorry.
I mean,
I really liked the end of season 7, where the Stark girls kill Peter Baelish. Holy shit! That just
Littlefinger?
made my entire fucking year. Yeah, when Sansa and Arya
Yeah.
kill him. Yes.
There were some
Yes.
highlights. Don't get me
Damn.
wrong. It's just I spent so much time watching that show because I didn't watch it at first. Like I watched it like when like maybe season 3 came out. I watched like episode 1, and I'm just like, I'm good. This little kid just died because of some incest fuckers. And so I was like, I'm gonna pass on this show. You guys enjoy your show. And then like 2 years after that, I was like, okay, you guys keep fucking telling me to watch it. So I watch it. I get past episode 1, and I make it to the Red Wedding, and I was like, fuck
Oh,
this,
God.
I'm done. This show fucking sucks.
Rough.
Okay. So then I took a break for a while, and then Jon Snow fucking dies, and I'm fucking done. And then,
You didn't die though.
wait, what?
You didn't actually die though.
Yeah, but I didn't know that at the time. You know, like I watched the episode, and I was like, this is the only character I liked, and he's fucking dead. And then I stopped
you-
watching.
Sad.
Stopped watching for like a couple months, and then
Yeah.
bam, I started watching again randomly after a while, after I cooled down. Jon Snow comes back to life. Yes. Okay, this actually doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay. You know, it doesn't feel the same anymore. And then I realized it wasn't the same anymore, and the show ended.
Yeah. I've watched Game of Thrones a lot. I'm pretty sure I started watching whenever season 3 aired as well. I was still living with my dad, forever ago actually. I think I was still in high school. And he would buy them all on DVD as they came out, and like whenever they were airing, we would record them on the DVR so like we could watch them and stuff like that. And then I got to college, and second year, me and the girls all moved in together. So me and Magdalena and Christina. And Christina had seen up to like season 5, but Magdalena hadn't seen it at all. So then, like one summer when we were all working and didn't have classes, we just rewatched the entire thing. And then like season 7 came out. So before season 7 came out, we rewatched it again. And then we all watched season 7 and 8 together. So, yeah. I've watched still a lot. It's as a whole, I like the show. There are parts that I really don't like about it, specifically the last season. Just like, certain things are just hard to watch. But I mean, it's still a pretty decent show. I mean, season 7 won a whole hell of a lot of awards, and I will always love Lena. What's her last name? Lena Headley? Lena Headley? I can't remember. The actress that plays Cersei. I am in love with her. I think she's wonderful. And Gwendolyn Christie, of course. Oh, that's another character I was very, very happy with how they ended her character. Sir Brienne of Tarth.
Oh yeah.
Kingsguard. Oh, they made her a knight. She's the first female knight in the entire show. It made me so happy.
It's a great show. It is overall a great show. I just hate the last season, like season and a half so much that I don't want to think about it. I want him to redo it.
He would have finished the books.
Well, they wanted to get out of their contract. Like HBO was like, look, we'll give you more episodes. You don't have to only have 6 for the last season. And it was like, nah, we're good. And they fucked up Game of Thrones so bad, Disney cut their contract with them. They was gonna make 3 new Star Wars movies. But now their career's over.
Yeah. I feel like whenever I do rewatch it, because, like I said, I do really like the show, I'll probably just watch up until the Battle of Winterfell.
and then read the books.
Yeah. Like, I'm not watching the rest of this season.
It's just...
But I'll stick around 7 just for the sheer murder of Peter Baelish, like, every time.
Fuck him.
That's Austin's favorite character.
No, it's not.
Believe it. I married him. Should I file for divorce? I don't know.
He is not. He's just pulling your finger.
No, ask him. Ask him. He'll tell you. Peter Baelish is Austin's favorite.
Sucks.
I know. We are okay. Let me tell you something. This argument has been ongoing for the past 5 years. Our first real fight as a couple was about Peter Baelish. I'm being deadly serious. It frustrates me.
That...
It's terrible.
He's horrible. He's the worst character that lives throughout the show for the longest time.
I know.
Like, honestly, at first I liked him.
Oh god, no.
Well, no, at first he wasn't bad.
Fucking snake.
Well, yeah, he turned into a snake, but at first we didn't know that. But as soon as he started showing those reptilian scales, I was out of there. I was off the bandwagon. Fuck Peter Baelish. Yeah. But at first he wasn't. He was shown to be a good person.
That is true. Whenever he helped Lady... What the fuck is her name? I'll remember it eventually. Mama Tyrell. Graham Mama Tyrell. Whenever he helped her kill Joffrey, yeah, he was fine. But the second that Ramsay Bolton came into the picture...
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, I was done with Littlefinger from there on out. I'm like, yeah, nope, that's... No, sir.
Oh. Fuck, what is...
So, yeah.
Greyjoy. What was his first name?
There's a couple of Greyjoys.
Tharius? The main one.
There's
Theon. Yeah. Sure.
There's Theon, Euron, and Yara.
I love how, like, I went from hating him to feeling so bad for him.
To loving him in the Battle of Winterfell.
And then hating him, yeah. And then, it sucks. But I mean, he got what he deserved, I guess.
Well, I mean, he redeemed himself there at the end.
Yeah.
Whenever he was protecting Bran from Big Daddy White Walker.
Yeah. Did he die? I don't remember.
The king of the White Walkers killed him. Remember at the Battle of Winterfell, whenever they were coming for Bran, and Bran was like sitting in the courtyard, and Jon and everybody was like fighting outside the keep or whatever, and they like
It's
couldn't
coming back
go
to
off
me.
brand. Theon fought Granddaddy White Walker and died, and then Arya came in and killed Granddaddy White Walker.
She was such a badass character that they didn't use very well.
I know.
They could have done so
I
much
know.
more. Okay.
They really.
Okay, I'm done talking about Game of Thrones and how shitty it is and how great it could have been. Um,
Yeah.
okay, so you remember how you got me some pops for Christmas last year or
Yeah.
whatever? Um,
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember who it was, but one of the kittens fucked up one of the pops you got me, and it's like the
Oh.
littlest thing, but like it annoys me that it happened. Um,
Oh.
so they thought it was a good idea to make a jump over the pops to get behind the pops, and they knocked a bunch of them over, right?
That's dangerous.
And Robin's box is damaged.
Aww.
I'm super upset about it, and I'm about to buy
Let me
them all plastic. What?
You want me to send you another one?
Oh, no. It's fine. I'm just upset that it's damaged. Like,
Aw. Yeah. Naughty kitties.
yeah, I would love to get them all signed one day.
Oh yeah.
That
By,
would be
like, the voice
amazing.
actors.
Yeah.
That would.
The voice actors and the Japanese voice actors, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Fly to
Oh my
Japan
gosh.
just to get their signatures.
Yeah, we'll have to see, like, once the world opens back up to United States travelers, like, if Tokyo has a convention or something
I want to go to Tokyo so badly.
to.
If I had
Tokyo
a plane
and-
ticket to Tokyo, I would go right now. There would be nothing to
I would
stop me.
stay for a couple months.
Like,
Goodness.
I really want to go out to Hawaii to see you guys, but like, Tokyo is where I've always wanted to go. Like that
Yeah,
is.
You probably have layover here, honestly.
I'm sorry.
So you probably have layover here, honestly,
Oh,
if you were flying to Tokyo.
probably, maybe, but like Tokyo, that's where I want to go. I'm learning Japanese. I love their
Ooh.
culture.
Mhm.
So like that's where I would. Someone bought. If I had a plane ticket in my hand, I would go. I don't know how much a plane ticket costs, but I'm gonna go one day. Jamie's looked it up. He was gonna take me for my 21st birthday, but
Oh,
COVID
Yeah,
happened.
it's an expensive one. Yeah.
So
Tokyo is on my list. I really- oh,
he had it like all planned out too, and like
yeah.
I'm super
Oh,
salty.
your birthday's in the spring, so you would get to see all the cherry blossoms and whatnot.
Oh my god, that would be so amazing.
See, like you're in a high school rom-com shoujo anime.
Oh man.
Goodness. That would be super cool.
So I don't know exactly how truthful this next story is, but
Mhm.
so the other day my brother he sent me a text and he was like, "Hey, you want to go up to Perfect North?" And
Oh.
well, one, COVID, but two, it's outdoors, and like I think I would really want to go do that. I've been wanting to go
Yeah.
snowboarding for a long time. So, but either way, like I texted him back and he never hit me back up.
Aw.
But I have this app, and it gives me like local news and like breaking news. And a local news popped up, and it said 4 people dead at local ski reserve, and
Oh.
like I was like, holy shit! I am so glad we didn't go. That would have been so traumatizing. But
What
yeah,
happened? Jeez.
I have no idea. I didn't read it. I didn't even. I barely read the headline. Like I was swiping it away from my notifications, and I caught it out of the corner, like at the last second. I was like, "Holy shit!" So
Really good you guys didn't go.
yeah. But yeah, I do want to go to Perfect North. I want to go snowboarding.
I've actually never been to Perfect North.
I haven't been since I was young. I have.
I was gonna go once, but we ended up not going.
I have like two memories from there, both potentially from the same visit. The first one was I I remember my dad telling me and my niece to not eat snow there because it was artificial snow, and I was like,
Oh.
why not? And like he turned around and I just grabbed some snow and tasted it, and I was like, this tastes fine, and I threw it over my shoulder. The second memory is I was going down. I was young. I was maybe 6 to 7.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So like not a baby, but not old enough to like do dangerous stuff without my mom freaking
Yeah.
out. So I went down this hill on my own in my own tube, right? And it wasn't a bad one, but it was like exciting for me. So I went down it, and I guess the people at the bottom was like, "What the fuck is this little kid doing in this tube all by himself?" And then the instructor up top was like, "Go to the next person," and the next person was my dad, and he came down flying down that hill, and he would have took me out, and I don't know how he did it, but like several witnesses have said this did happen. He somehow, coming down the hill on a tube at Mach 20 speed, picked my tube up, spun me around, and set me back down right where I was, and I had no idea what happened. And so like one minute I'm on the ground, I'm looking, I'm in my tube. Next thing I know, I'm turned around, looking up the hill, and I was so. Those are my two memories. I am glad I did not get pummeled by a Mach 20 person on an inner tube.
That would suck.
It would have, but it would have been fucking awesome to witness. That's for sure.
Oh man. Maybe your dad's secretly a ninja.
He called it his Jedi reflexes.
Oh, gotcha.
LOL. But he's a really big Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
Top 10 Star Wars fan right there. I seen your Ahsoka and your Mantle.
What?
And your Ahsoka? Atano?
Oh yeah. That's Austin's. Those are all Austin's pops.
Oh, are you not that big of a Star Wars fan?
I am. Yeah. I don't know. I prefer to
fantasy.
Anything else in the universe. Like I remember I had all the originals on VHS. I would just watch those 3 over and over and over again. So it's kind of hard for me to get into the newer stuff, like the sequel, and I definitely don't really care for the prequels. I care about one scene, and it's the lava scene with Obi-Wan and Anakin. Yeah. So
I have the high ground, Anakin.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a moderate fan. I really enjoy it. I will always give it a chance. I'm not the biggest fan of the new 3. I think they are taken straight out of a garbage can. But The Mandalorian, absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. I really liked Rogue One.
Rogue One was a great standalone story.
Yeah, I really liked Rogue One. So I don't like to answer your question. I'm probably a moderate fan as well. Like I do really like Star Wars. I probably would drop $200 on an Ultra Saber, but like, it's not up there with like Lord of the Rings, you know.
I feel you. It's not up there like One Piece is for me, or Attack on Titan, or My Hero, not Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan's up there, but My Hero's higher on the list.
Yeah, I got you.
It is. I don't know. Lord of the Rings, really good as well. I love the movies, but I currently don't own any memorabilia anymore because I broke it. But I owned a glass that when you pour water into it, the writing on the ring shows up around the glass.
Oh, that's really cool.
And I broke it, and I kind of gave it
Aw,
to my
that's
dad. Right, like it was mine, but like it was his as well because he's a really big Lord of the Rings fan, like
good.
on
Yeah.
par with Star Wars, up to him,
Ooh,
and
nice.
so like it was kind of his, kind of mine, and I broke it, and I haven't told him yet, and it's been
Oh
missing for
no,
months.
that sucks.
Well, it went missing for months once before, right? We had no idea where it
Mm.
went. We just thought someone stole it over Thanksgiving or broke it, and I don't remember where I ended up finding it, but I found it somewhere, and so
Hey,
like
on brand. Ring of Power has a will of its own.
oh, so yeah,
Oh
it
my
just it
god.
disappeared for like 6 months. I found it. It was around for like a month and a half, and then I broke it, and it's been missing ever since. So
Mm.
like I think the missingness has just like rolled over. It's like, oh yeah, that's missing again. So I
You
need to get
basically
another
elbow
one.
it. That's funny. Oh man, oh man. I love Lord of the Rings.
It
I love Harry Potter, obviously.
Harry Potter out of those three, that's probably my least favorite.
What?
Yeah.
I'd say
It's
Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings are probably tied for me.
I like Harry Potter. I
I
own a pair of Harry Potter socks. Um I'm trying to think of anything else. I have some Lord of the Ring trading cards. But
Oh,
that's
that's
it.
cool.
Um, it's
Well,
just I don't know. It was I don't know how to explain it. It was just not. It didn't hit for me as well.
no, you're good. I think I've told you about my collection, so I
Yeah.
will spare the internet my rendition of that. But
It
yeah, I still love Harry Potter. I still have my whole ass Ravenclaw school uniform and outfit and everything.
I know
It's great.
you made your cap uh Harry Potter theme, your graduation cap.
I did.
I think Austin did as well.
Yeah, his was like a weird fandom. He had Harry Potter, Star Wars, Iron Man, um, and I think what else was he super into senior year? I can't remember. Those three I remember he had on his cap.
Yeah, I
I
feel.
decorated I decorated my yellow one, but then I had to wear the white one because I had to give that really dumb speech or
Oh,
the
that sucks.
remarks or whatever. Um, but yeah, but I think I still have the one that I decorated.
It.
Or
Uh,
no, I didn't decorate mine. I used my yellow one as a guest sign-in sheet for my graduation party.
what?
So like everybody signed it. Like all the people that came to my graduation party signed my second cap,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
and they like, left me little notes on it and stuff. I think that's what I did with mine. But yeah, Austin definitely had a bunch of fandom references on his. I can't remember what Kat did. She had something really cool on her. Maybe it was a Skins quote? I can't remember.
I remember hers, but I don't remember it. If that makes any sense, I remember
Yeah, same.
Austin showing it to me when he showed me mine because there was other people around him showing off their caps too, and I remember
Yeah.
hers, but I can't remember it. Um,
Hmm.
I do think it was a
So
quote.
long ago. It definitely was.
Um, but after
Been
that, I
5
never
years.
seen Cat again. Um,
Yeah, we were friends. Freshman year of college. Went to a bunch of parties together and stuff. But
graduation.
yeah. Yeah. In 5 years, I feel old.
You feel old. I mean,
Hmm.
why? You just
I was on, I was on TikTok, and apparently side parts and skinny jeans are now, like, a sign that you're old. Like you know how we used to make fun of mom jeans. and like people that still wore flare jeans when we were in like middle school and high school.
No.
Yeah, that's what these kids are doing to us now. Apparently, middle parts are back in.
I don't. You see, everything's just gonna, cycle through,
Yeah.
And then a very.
Because now we're doing the baggy cuff jeans now with the button ups and the like in the 80s. So I don't know. I guess we're
Fashion.
maybe no, it's 90s fashion. We're back to the 90s. I think that's
Fashion is always gonna keep changing. It's
yeah.
it's always gonna be changing. That doesn't really show your age. It's just how you take it. Because how many people? There were still people that was dressing like they're dressing now when we was in high school, and it's always gonna be that way.
Yep. I'm never giving up my middle part though. I've got short hair. It doesn't work. I would look like fucking Captain Levi if I tried to middle part my hair right now.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant by middle part. I was like totally confused. I was never into fashion like that.
It's just how you style your hair. Like, you know how I flip all my hair over to one side of my head?
Yeah.
Like I'm still in middle school and I'm an emo boy. Yeah. That's a side part or a sweep. Middle parts are like how you see like
All Might.
I don't know. Just think of any Instagram girl ever. They have a middle part and like their hair is even on both sides, whereas mine is like asymmetrical. Apparently that's not.
Think of All Might. He has a middle part. It goes.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's it. That's all I can think of. The only anime reference. If it's not anime, I don't get it. So one day your swoop will be back in like a year. So.
Maybe, yeah. If we ever decide to make 12-year-old emo boys cool again, I'll be popular. So I was obviously an emo kid in middle school, right? And this is gonna be really cringy, but I feel like I might have told somebody this before. So in elementary school, I had those straight across bangs, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like
So
it's real cringy.
yeah.
Like your mom cut them with kitchen scissors.
Exactly
like,
the same thing I had. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I had that in elementary school, and then whenever I got into middle school, and I started listening to music I do now and stuff like that, and I was friends with some of the emo kids. I was trying to grow them out, and I would try to like swoop all of my straight across bangs over to over one eyeball. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god! I used to do my eyeliner with Sharpie.
My
totally
hair
explains why I'm. But...
My hair's getting long, and
Same.
I feel like the exact same thing. Like my bangs are starting to cover up one eye, depending on which way I swoosh my hair.
Yeah.
Like the other day, I was playing Apex with Austin and Jamie, and like my hair fell into my eye as we was playing, and like I was just like, "What the fuck is this? I've never dealt with this."
That's funny.
And my beard, it's getting long too. I need to shave. It's like pointing straight out, like.
Oh, nice.
Like I just keep trying to push it out, so it's all pointing that way, and it's working, and I didn't expect it to.
Need some beard oil. Makes your beard look fancy.
Who's that? Do you know that Hypno guy on One Piece from Usopp's village? That's what I'm gonna make my whole beard, just straight out.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't think I would ever do that. But I'm gonna try before COVID's over. As soon as COVID's over, I am definitely getting a haircut, and I might go and get like a nice, go to a nice barber and have him like shave my face too.
That's a good idea.
But there's no point right now.
Really nice.
Like.
Yeah, there's really not.
So
I might get a haircut just because. I mean, like, I don't know what Austin has planned for Valentine's Day this weekend, but if we end up like going to if we get reservations somewhere, I really don't want my hair to look like the shaggy mop of a mess that it is right now.
I feel that.
I'm gonna try to get a haircut this week.
But
it has gotten really long.
So in Kentucky,
Sorry, go ahead.
in Kentucky, there is nobody that I care for because they have all, uh, most people have loyaled with a racist. So that has
Yeah,
cut my
pretty
friend
much.
group down dramatically. And then the other half of my friend group that is still around don't honestly give a fuck what how long my hair is or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like no point.
Yeah.
And then there's you and Austin and Colin and David, and we just play games, and it's not like you see me anyway.
Yep, yep, yep. Unless we all somehow start streaming together one day and we all get cameras. I don't know.
I will. I don't think I'm gonna be a faceless YouTuber.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I don't have any photos on Facebook, so like
Mm,
even if someone finds my Facebook, they won't find my face. Um,
yeah.
my oldest Instagram is Team Pigtails. You ain't gonna find a photo of me on there.
I don't know either. Oh, that's hilarious. Do you still have the login information for that? I'll send you
Um,
some photos. Anime girls with pigtails.
I will. I think I do. My family follows me on that account for some reason, and I
That's
don't know
hilarious.
why. I logged in like a
That's
couple
really
months ago, so yeah,
that's funny.
I have it. Don't use it, but I notice my family follows me, and that scares me slightly. Why are you?
Well, they've probably forgotten about it by now.
Yeah, but how did they find it? Because it didn't have my name on it. It wasn't linked to Facebook.
Oh yeah, then I don't know. That was gonna be my guess.
Um,
The link to Facebook.
like I don't know. Sometimes it's just annoying. Like, I I still don't know how Austin got my PayPal. Um, it drives me crazy, but it's been so long I've given up on it. Um,
Oh,
and then
I'm sure he'll tell you one day.
he'll tell me one day.
Mhm.
You know, when I'm in a coffin, he'll whisper it in my ear.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Um, and then there's David who could just find my address, which isn't super surprising because like
It's
you can,
David.
but he did it in such a quick time frame, which is what really
Yeah.
got me. It was like, hey, here's your address. 5 minutes later,
Yeah.
um,
It took him longer than 5 minutes.
oh the first address he gave me, it was right next door. I just told him it wasn't to
Well, you
try
made
to
it
get him
sound
off
like
my
it was on
trail.
the street. That's hilarious. Yeah, I've got no idea how I did it.
Like the only reason why it took him longer than that, I don't know how. Like it doesn't make sense because my name has never been affiliated with the first address, but it was right down the road. So I honestly don't get it. Like I have
I
no
don't know.
idea how he got it, but reverse engineering the whole thing would take way too long.
Is there any way to access your IP address?
Well, okay, so let's say he did get my IP address. My IP address would take you. His IP address would take you to a Spectrum. Well, for me, a Spectrum Center, which is in Georgetown, or not Georgetown. What's up north? Burlington.
Clemens? Yeah.
It would take. So if you type my IP address in to Google and ask it where that IP address was, the best geographical location is Burlington, which is super far away. So you can't get my address there. I have one bill in my name, so he didn't get it that way. So the best theory I've come up with is he traveled back in time, and he is my son, and he just knows.
He's traveling back in time. Oh, that's funny.
Um, I just
Like,
don't get it. No,
I don't know.
because I mean it might somewhere be on Facebook, but I doubt it. I don't think I would have
I
just
don't know.
given that information up on Facebook. Uh,
Yeah.
so when I move, I am putting all of my information to a PO box. Uh, I'm being serious. Like I was planning on doing this before David did this, but now
Uh-huh.
I'm definitely doing it. I'm getting a PO box. All my bills are going to be registered to that address. Um, anything with my name is going to be there, except legally my license because I have to give that to the government. And I
I
might
have
not
to
even
go.
do that. I might just send it to my grandma's address and be like, "Yeah, I live with her now. Here's my address."
Well, you have to have two, like, proof of residency things.
Hey, can you mail me at this address, Megan, real quick? uh, they'll get
What
there.
would you like to be mailed?
Just anything. Just a letter, a printed letter. And that's
Printed
good enough
letter.
for the courthouse.
Alright, sounds good.
And
Mm,
that's really all you need.
I mean,
Just two random pieces of mail. You can print them out yourself.
really?
Yeah, it just
Whenever
has to be
I went
postmarked.
to the, huh? I went to the DMV. Feel like, did I tell you? I did. I told you guys about the shit
The
show that was the
last
DMV.
week?
I was there for like 3 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. But you got your weapon
I think it
back.
was Tuesday. Well, that was Monday's appointment. Tuesday was the DMV.
Oh, you
I
didn't tell
had
me
an
about the
appointment.
DMV.
Well, the reason I'm bringing this up is because in Hawaii you have to have like official documents with your address on them. So I had to bring in like the registration to my car and like a bank statement from my bank that had my address and updated last name on it. I had to bring in my marriage license, like all that stuff. But yeah, so like I had an appointment for 2:30 or something like that. So I got there at 2:15. I didn't actually get into the building because they had like a big, socially distanced line outside. It was hot as balls. Um, and yeah, I didn't actually get inside until like 4. So they were like an hour and a half behind. And
Oh,
it was absolute garbage.
that's
And then I was in there for like another 30 minutes because there was another line inside, and then I had to talk to the lady for like 20 minutes. She was confused about the marriage license, and I was like, listen, I know that it doesn't match my social security card. The office is closed, and I'm not mailing my social security card through the mail. I'm sorry. I haven't changed it yet. So, yeah, that was the whole thing. I ended up not getting home till like 5:30ish.
yeah.
It was like a whole day endeavor kind of deal.
The whole mail system has been just fucked up.
I know.
But they're kicking the joy out, so that's the thing. The mail's
Good-
gonna get back to
good.
normal.
Oh, that's good.
The Joy's the guy that runs the post office
Oh.
that Trump assigned.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I
Uh,
remember reading something about
so yeah, they're kicking him out next, eventually.
that. That's good.
So mail will get back to normal. It will no longer be 20% on time. It'll be back up to 80.
Yeah, I hope so.
That blows my mind. Like,
Yeah.
but then again,
I
hey,
don't know if we'll see too much of a change here. It takes 2 weeks to get anything. Like, Austin's Valentine's Day gift is already going to be late.
oh that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I kind of forgot this month Valentine's Day, and like, usually if I want something to get here on time, I have to order it a month in advance. So, kind of my
Yeah.
fault. Kind of the fact that we're
that
in the
does
middle of the
suck.
Pacific. Yeah.
You know, I really don't think it's ever taken that long when I mailed you guys something. Like, it feels like it's always gotten there within a week.
Huh. I get letters pretty quickly. Like, sometimes my sister will send me little cards. And I typically get those within a week. But, like, Amazon, it takes like 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes a month to get anything from Amazon.
Do you guys not have 2-day shipping?
No, that's not a thing out here. We don't have like
An
an
Amazon
Amazon
center?
building. Yeah,
I mean, I figured it was
everything.
just.
yeah. The closest thing would be Los Angeles, I'm pretty sure.
Well,
Hey.
hopefully that all changes. But yeah,
Mm.
Valentine's Day is this weekend. Jamie is spending it with his one true love, Pot. Um, eh,
Pot.
he's
Yeah.
already bought some. I made a deal with him. Um,
Mhm.
so he's a smoker. He smokes cigarettes, and
Yeah.
cigarettes are bad. I made him a
Mhm.
deal. If he quits smoking and he has been done with smoking for 30 days by his birthday,
Mhm.
I'm going to buy him a half a pound. Uh,
Oh.
that's a lot of fucking pot. But,
Yeah.
so, um,
Nice.
he has it apparently all planned out.
Uh
Um,
huh.
I really hope he does it. But, like,
Yeah.
after 2 weeks of him not smoking, I'm gonna buy it. Uh,
Mhm.
and if he smokes one cigarette, he doesn't get it, and I'm going to sell
Yeah.
it for 10 a G, uh,
Nice.
and make money off of it instead. But I
That's a
hope
good idea.
I hope to God he stops smoking. Uh,
Yeah.
and then
Mhm.
that'll
Good.
be one less addiction. Then he can spend if he can spend all of the money he would spend on cigarettes on pot and
Yeah.
be so much happier because he loves pot, but he's addicted to
Yeah.
cigarettes.
Yeah.
So,
We all have some kind of nicotine addiction.
I mean, I don't. Fuck you
Just you.
guys.
You're the only one. You're
Fuck
the only one.
cigarettes. Nasty little shits. Um,
Mhm. I only smoke cigarettes occasionally. Usually it's just like when Colin and I have been drinking
I've
and we walk to the 7-Eleven drunk as fuck. But
I have
yeah.
I've never smoked a cigarette. Never put a pinch of dip in,
Yeah,
or
oh god,
anything
no.
like that.
Ugh. I grew up, my dad, he dips and it
It's
ugh,
so disgusting. Like
yeah. It's
like
like to the point where like Austin gets fidgety, right? So he'll take the little tab off of his soda cans. And
yeah.
to me, that tells me there's dip spit in there. So every time he does it, it physically makes me want to beat the shit out of him. I'm like, just stop doing that. Just leave the tab on. Like, come on now.
Oh, wait. So does Austin dip, or does it make you
No,
think
no,
he
no, no.
dips?
It's just my brain has just been conditioned to think that there's dip spit in a can with no tab because my dad fucking chews more tobacco than
I
Grant County probably has in it.
I think an ashtray when there's no tab on a can. But like I see where you're coming
Oh,
from. But
yeah.
I I don't know. I was never peer pressured into smoking or dipping. Right? So like
Yeah, I wasn't either. I I'm not gonna lie. I've tried dip once, and it was in
ah,
a competition.
that's
Yeah, it
nasty.
was so a girl that I was I guess kind of seeing when I was younger. She
She dared
you
you.
know
She double dog dared
no
you.
her older sister said that she would give $5 to whoever could keep one in their mouth the longest.
Oh my god.
I lost, but it's
uh,
fine. That was a little. But yeah, and then I smoked I smoked cigarettes for 2 years of college. Uh, the tail end of sophomore year, junior year, and the first half of senior. Yeah, and then I started vaping the second half of senior year, I think.
the
Yeah, that's about right.
I've never been offered that I can remember. Like I probably have been, but like there's never been a significant time where someone's offered me a cigarette. But I remember the first
Mm,
time someone tried to offer me a pinch of dip or whatever, and it was
yeah.
like it was in middle school I think, and it was my best friend at the time,
Mm,
and I don't know why, but it was only like four of us in the classroom, and it was
yeah.
and the teacher just walked out, and we was all like cleaning up and about to leave, and he offered it to me, and I didn't know what it was at first. Like I had no idea. I just like declined it. I was just like, nah, I'm good. I thought it was like
Oh.
gum or something, and like and then like 2 months later, someone like showed me a can of dip, and he was like, "This is chewing tobacco," and I was like, "What? Nani?"
What? Nani?
And so I'm super glad I didn't accept it. And he never offered me a pinch of dip ever again. But
Yeah, well, that's good. It's nasty.
I mean, everyone like respected it. Like no one ever peer pressured me.
That's good.
Um,
Good friend. That's good.
like no one even peer pressured me to like smoke pot. Like they would always offer it and be like, "Hey, do you
Mm.
want to?" But no one was ever like, "Hey, smoke pot with me. Hey, smoke pot with me. Hey, 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 come over. Let's smoke pot."
Yeah. No, nobody did that in high school, but definitely when I got to college. Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't take much convincing, but you
I I don't know.
know.
I'm not gonna get the same college experience you did. Simply, it's
Mhm.
online. Um,
That does suck.
but I have noticed that I checked when I was looking at college today. I looked at all the people in the class, just like exploring
Mm.
Blackboard, getting reacquainted, and I noticed that all the girls had profile pictures, where none of the guys did.
Yep.
And
That's funny.
I was just, that made me laugh. It was a good chuckle.
I
And
set my picture on Blackboard.
I'm not. Fuck that. Why does
I
random
didn't for
people,
the longest time. Well,
random?
like whenever you have online classes, if you're gonna do like, say you did have a class meeting and you have like Blackboard Collaborate, if you don't like want your camera to be on, it'll just show your profile picture instead. So that's kind of why I use mine, because I didn't want people to think like I wasn't in class, but I also didn't want to have my camera on. So I just set it to where I could turn my camera off and my profile picture would be up, so it's like it still lets the professor know that I'm still in class.
Okay. Well,
But
I'm getting a picture of Luffy, and it's getting thrown in there. Um,
no,
but
I like it.
yeah, they have no need for a picture of me, faceless.
I'm faceless. Oh, man.
So and I don't have a webcam, and no one's ever told me it's mandatory, so they can fuck off. Um,
Oh, that's good.
like, if they really want to see my face, I'll come in person with a mask on and
Yeah.
sunglasses because it's bright out here.
Do
Um,
you guys have a lot of snow?
oh, I no, that was just a play. But we got quite a bit like last week, and it's all melted. But I really wanted to. I went out and then we took the kittens out when it snowed, which was fun.
Yeah, you're telling
And I want to build a
me. Do you still
snowman.
have? Oh, I haven't built a snowman in a long time.
And I really want to build an igloo. That's really what I want to do. But
I don't know if Kentucky snow for an igloo.
well, we built one once. A snowplow came down the road and dumped it all in like the yard right next door. So we dug out an
Oh,
igloo. But
that's neat.
um, what was you about to ask? What do if we still have?
Oh, do you still have raccoons?
Um, so I haven't heard them.
Hmm.
Um, so hopefully they just left. Uh, we've been
Oh,
we've been
hope they
playing
didn't.
super loud music out back, so to make them think that we're there,
Oh,
and we've been keeping the lights on out back too, because that's where they're getting in. We think they're getting in like under the porch.
yeah.
So we can't really do anything as of like right now because I don't know. It's just cold as fuck, and we don't really want to do much more, I guess.
It
But
makes sense.
so lights on, loud music seems to be working. Um,
That's good. It is pretty cold. They honestly might have died.
oh, it's. I mean, and in all honesty, they might have. Um,
Yeah.
they so last winter, I think we had a raccoon, and they tore up
Mhm.
the. We have central air here, right? And like air vents that come through the floor and stuff for
Yeah,
AC and
that's
heat.
nice.
And
Mhm.
they tore it up. They fucked it up. It no longer works because there's like just big ass holes somewhere in the ducting.
Oh,
And
yikes.
Like we went looking for it, but we couldn't find it. But we know because like the pressure is like really good right next to the unit. But then if you go to anywhere else, it used to be really good, but now it is just nothing. Um,
Yeah.
so we put pieces of like cardboard in them, so like the cold air from outside doesn't come in, and and one of the spots, if the cardboard wouldn't stay, so we put in a bunch of like Walmart bags, and those Walmart
Yeah.
bags have since disappeared. Uh,
Oh.
so they are in the ducts. Um, Thankfully, we have a lot of portable heaters, so
That's good.
so it's cold as fuck outside, and like right now it's 24.5 degrees in my room, so it's not too bad.
24
Celsius.
degrees.
Celsius.
Oh, okay.
You
Good.
see, I am slowly gonna learn how to read the other system.
That's good.
I don't know how 24 degrees is. I really think like 26 to 28 is where is like 70 degrees. But
Yeah, I think 25 is around 70.
okay, well,
I'm pretty sure.
it's
I
just
can't remember. I can tell you how to convert to Kelvin for chemistry purposes, but I don't. Celsius, I always forget. I think it's like divide by, you know,
I don't
2.14 is inches to centimeters. I don't know. I'm gonna
it's
have to look it
I
up.
don't know. I think it's so stupid that we use Fahrenheit when the whole
Yeah,
world uses Celsius.
the entire, like, even the whole imperial versus metric thing, like, the rest of the world uses metric. Why do we still use it?
And I honestly don't think I could change it on my phone. And I'm gonna actually I can. Bam, right
Okay.
there. I'm changing it. I'm gonna only start talking in Celsius because I'll never forget Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit's always
Yeah.
gonna be my first language of temperature. But Celsius always gets me. Always. I can never remember it like clearly. Like if you told
Well,
me if you gave me a number and I had to throw it or give it a Fahrenheit value, I would have a better chance of getting it throwing it at a dartboard. Like
that's funny.
that's bad.
At least your room isn't freezing.
I mean, I think it's perfectly fine in here.
That's good.
I got
We have a full air conditioner and 2 fans. One in each room. That's about all we got.
oh yeah, last summer it got so hot in here. It was horrible. I went out and I bought 3 AC units to throw in the windows, and it made it so much better. It was
That's good.
bliss. Like, I don't know why, but in the summer, I have the hottest room. All the heat comes
Oh,
into
yeah?
my room, and it sucks because like I don't want to
Yeah.
game because unless if it's after dark, um,
Mm.
because it's just it gets 3 times hotter when the computer's running at whatever game we decided to
Yeah.
play. Uh,
Mm.
so that was horrible. But last summer it wasn't. I sat in here, turned the AC on high, felt amazing,
Well, that's good.
and then
Mm.
now it's winter, and now I have the coldest room in the house.
Aw.
But
Maybe, like,
I don't think it's bad,
the
so I'm happy.
instruction's not as good in your room.
I don't.
I don't know.
I don't. So when I was a kid, uh, so like the wall that is attached to the outside and has my window in it. Um,
Mhm.
so for the longest time, the window was broken. My mom threw an oil filter through it and tried to like catch the house on fire.
Yeah.
But so she threw it through the window and broke the window. So
Mm.
the window, right? Me being a kid, I didn't really pay attention to it afterwards. Like the window was leaking massively from the damage, and I had no idea. So the whole wall got ruined. and then we rebuilt it, and it's fine now. But like, I feel like that might be one of the reasons why, like maybe
Yeah.
it's just there isn't a gap isn't quite flush, and it's letting in
Yeah.
cold air or hot air or something. I'm not 1,000% sure.
Yeah. Well, that stinks.
Uh, it's fine. She never apologized for it. Um, but
I kind of have a funny story.
you have a what's funny story?
I have a mildly funny story from yesterday.
Let's hear it.
So, wait, hold on, I want to see.
Okay, before you tell your story, the other
Okay.
night when you was drinking, you
Oh,
was
God.
so
So
funny. You was cracking me and Jamie up so much.
I want to ask you what the heck I did, but also I'm kind of afraid to know.
So you got off Overwatch, and so did Colin, and so we just started playing Apex, and
Yeah.
you would, I even have you clipped on a YouTube video I made
Oh,
because, because you went and started playing Overwatch, I think, at some point, and you quoted Diva, or you was like, I'm on fire or something like that, and Austin just made like the best play ever, and it was perfect timing. It was amazing. Um, like, so there was that, and then you would just start randomly singing the same song over and over.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay.
The first
Think
time I
about
was okay. The thing about that was
No, you're good. I have a I do playlists by like time frame. So like all my college ones are like college year 3 fall semester, college year 4 spring semester, stuff like that. Well, I have like my newest like recent playlist is Hawaii 2021. So I don't have a whole lot of songs on it, right?
yeah.
So whenever I'm really vibing with one song that comes on shuffle, I just click the repeat thing and listen to it until I'm fucking sick of it. So that's what I was doing. Whenever I think I was playing Wizards 101 or something. So yeah, I'll just sing the same song over and over, and then I have an EDM playlist. And like after you guys had gotten off games, I guess Austin was trying to talk to me, and he said that I was just staring at my computer screen, listening to the same EDM song for like 20 minutes.
You,
I can't.
it was so funny. I will give you that. It was you was making us laugh so hard, and like I don't know, Austin was like silent, but we was laughing, and like you fucking asked him like, can I sing the song for them? And he didn't answer, and he was like, oh okay, and then we was like, let's hear it, Megan. And then I guess he like gave you the mic, and you just started singing the same song you've been singing all night.
I haven't drank since then because I have had a headache since Saturday.
It was so funny. Like, we thought it was gonna be a new song, right? And it was just the same song you've been singing for 2 hours.
God. Was it Thoughts and Prayers by Motionless in White?
I don't know.
I remember listening to that on repeat for a good hour and a half.
Jamie knew the song,
like,
and he started singing along with you.
I literally put it on repeat until I ruin it, and then I move on to the next song and do the same thing.
I absolutely can't stand that. I can enjoy a song and I can listen to it once or twice, but I will never burn out a song. If I like the song,
well, I mean, like, yeah, it doesn't make me like it any less when I listen to it over and over again. I just get to a point where like, okay, I think I'm ready to finally move on, and then go to the next one.
Oh, my mom kind of ruined that for me. She would, we had a stereo set when I was younger, like like
Mm.
speakers like up to my chest now, but they
Yeah,
were
the
taller
big
than
ones.
me. And
Yeah, we had one of those.
she would pick. This is why I hate country music, and like why I can't repeat a song too many times. She would listen to the same country song for like
Mm.
5 hours. And like I couldn't leave the house. I was a kid. It was dark out.
Yeah.
I couldn't just leave and I was stuck. And at the time frame I didn't have like my own room. Like I didn't have a room at all at that time. So um so it was like I'm stuck right here listening to this shitty fucking country song until she
That sucks.
decides that she wants to go to sleep. And like
Okay.
so at like the time it was like they had a room and then my sister had a room and like I was in the like kitchen or living room, not kitchen. I would be on the
Yeah.
couch. So like
Mm.
that was it. That's what I had. And
Yeah.
it was rough. And my dad would be at work, so like it's like he can't do anything about it. And
That's-
yeah, so that happened for several years of country music, and I can't stand it now. So
Yeah. I don't know why I listen to songs on repeat.
oh, I mean, like
I
if you're
feel-
doing it privately, good for you. That's all on you. Uh,
I constantly listen to music. Every time I think I take 10 damage.
it. I don't know. The most I can listen to a song for is probably 4 times before I'm like, I really like this song. I'm not gonna let it burn out. We need to change it up.
Sometimes I really just, I don't know, I just vibe with the song. I even in high school, like we would be on like the bus going to a volleyball game or something. And if I like found the song in my playlist decided to like me that day and gave me songs that I was just like really feeling, then yeah, I would put them on repeat and just chill there until we got there.
Have you ever heard of Post Malone's song "Wow"?
The Beautiful Boobies one?
Nah. You mean the meme?
No, hold on. I think I know what you're talking about. Lindsay used to sing it all the time.
Uh, no,
Jesus,
that's
I
not
have
it. That different song. But that's not really a major part of the story. But it came out when I was with Jamie in Colorado, and I would have to say he got me contact high. And I did listen to a song. I listened to that song 3 times in a row, right? But
Mhm.
he swears that I listened to it for 3 hours in a row.
Wow.
And like there's just no way he was stoned out of his mind. So
That's fun.
but he swears to me that I listened to it for 3 hours. And
That's hilarious.
I don't think I could do that. Like I really liked the song, but like I didn't like it, you know. I don't think I listened to it for that long.
That's funny.
It just felt like 3 hours to him. He wasn't
mean-
he didn't like the song that much.
That's funny. That's something I would do. But yeah, well, I'm glad I could entertain you guys.
It was amazing. It was a blast. Oh man.
Austin's probably sick of it at this point. Like, we'll stay up playing Wizards sometimes, and like, I always take the Spotify, and that's typically what happens.
You guys have like a I mean I don't know. You guys your living situation is like really cool but weird at the same time. It's like you live in an apartment but not an apartment.
Yeah, it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment, pretty much. It's a condo.
Yeah,
It's
but
a condo.
yeah, it's just I don't know. That I think I would hate having neighbors like directly above or beneath me. Unless if it
Yeah,
was like
does suck.
really really well soundproof.
Yeah, I have panels up in the living room, and we have a sliding wall of mirrors between our room and the rest of the house. And then Colin's room has 2 doors, one to get to the outside and one to get to the rest of the apartment. So, like, We typically keep most of the doors closed, and then I have soundproof panels up in the living room, so we haven't gotten another noise complaint since like we didn't have any furniture and it was really echoey. We were playing Van Morrison really really loudly.
Oh, well, that's good.
But okay for now, but yeah, Austin likes to shout. Well, we both like to shout sometimes when we get frustrated at games. I'm surprised we haven't gotten another one.
I
But,
mean,
yeah.
um, I knew this. I know this YouTuber. He got like a condo type thing in like L.A. or maybe it was Washington. Either way, his neighbors complained about him so much he went and got a studio sound booth to play games in.
Nice.
Like,
Yeah, honestly, that's what I do. I would rather do that than not be able to rage.
yeah, I mean, they. I don't know. Like, I would love that to just have a fucking soundproof booth that I could just yell at the top of my lungs at.
Yes.
But
Yeah, like you see those people like going out into their backyard and like screaming something that's like frustrating them or something like I don't know if you've seen those, but I'm like I wish I could do that, but I would get like 18 construction workers and all my neighbors looking at Milo and I'm like, who the fuck is this crazy person? So, yeah.
I mean,
But,
if you want to do it, you can do it, Megan. Who cares what they think? We're gonna be working on that road for a month, and you'll never see him again.
there was one time where I think I made the construction workers a little worried about me because I feed the birds, right? So I'll have anywhere from like 2 to 5 birds on my lanai all the time. And sometimes, whenever the bread supply is getting low, they start like fighting with each other and bickering. But
Yeah.
like they're used to the point where like I can get up and walk like towards them, and they won't like fly away or anything. Some of them will like come sit under my chair and on my table and stuff like that. I'm basically a Disney princess. But for like some construction workers like sitting on the parking structure that's across from our building, and Velma started fighting with one of the new birds that I hadn't seen before, and I I got up and I walked over to her. I stuck my finger in her face. I was like, "Hey, stop that! If you can't be nice, you won't get any more bread." And all the workers are just looking at me, yell at the floor of my lanai, and I was like, oh, "This is great. I'm the crazy bird lady."
And this
That
is.
happened a couple of times.
Oh man, that is funny.
But they stopped. They ended up sharing, and like whenever Velma's a bitch, right? So whenever she started getting testy, I would like take a little chunk of bread and like pelt it at her. Yeah, so
Oh man.
I probably.
Well, that is something right there. I've told you the bird story at my brother's, how it would just ram into the window. Like, that's the only bird story I've ever had.
That's funny.
Um,
I forgot the feed, but I don't have any bread because I need to go to the store.
I can't believe you don't like Walmart there. I mean, it is probably chaotic, but I mean,
It is. It's a longer drive than Safeway. So like I typically go to the farmers market on the weekends. I didn't this past Saturday, so I was stupid hungover Saturday morning. Um,
but
and yeah, Safeway is just like a 5-minute drive.
oh, that's not bad at all. How far are you
Less
from
stressful.
the base?
About 15 minutes
Oh, not too
if
bad.
there's traffic. Sometimes I can get to the next 10. Yeah, that's not too bad.
Okay, so let's move on to One Piece.
Okay, have you guys watched it anymore?
Yes, we have.
Ooh,
Whitebeard is dead.
how did Jamie take it?
Uh, I guess I spoiled it for him before he started watching the show.
Aw.
Because like in Blackbeard, he gets the second power, the Quake power, right? I spoiled that for Jamie. I guess I told him about it before, so he already knew that was coming up. But when I
Oh.
watched it, I was really surprised by it. I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
But he was just like, "Meh." And so yeah,
Well.
that sucks. But you know, um, I'm I really think I fell asleep during that episode, and I think he did too. The last episode we
Uh,
watched. Um,
mm.
I think Luffy might have gotten his deathly experience, um,
Oh,
but I'm not for
so yeah.
sure.
Shanks hasn't shown up yet.
Shanks is about to.
Okay. Does Jamie like Shanks?
Yeah, he's pissed off that he's not there.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
then he should be happy, I guess.
um,
See. We'll see.
yeah, Shanks should have been there. In all reality, he was friends with Luffy. He's friends with Ace. He knows they're brothers.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
friends with Whitebeard.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
war would have
It is
been.
kind of dope how he showed up and everybody just like backed the fuck down
Well, I don't remember that well, and I'm gonna see it soon, hopefully.
Yeah. Like there was who was it? Um, like one of the super guys that's like high up, and it wasn't Mihawk. Maybe it was Mihawk. Not a warlord. I can't remember. There was like somebody on the Navy side that like could wreck bitches, and he was like, "Oh my God, Ben Beckman's here. No thanks," and just like skedaddle.
I'm
So
apparently he's finally gonna get his time to shine, this year.
yeah, that's what I've heard.
So you really need to
I
get
hope
caught
so.
up.
I know. I haven't seen Shanks since Summit War.
Yeah,
Thank
it has
goodness.
been a while.
Yeah. Should be
Wano,
interesting.
Wano is like, it, you know how One Piece is the king of backstory. Okay,
Yeah.
I love
Mhm.
all of their backstory, but in the moment, I always hate it. Um, just
Really?
just because like it's not a part of the story, right? Um,
Yes, it is.
it is, but it isn't. It's like I
I
want
love
to know what's happening next, not what's happened in the past. I already know what kind of happened in the past, But
Okay.
afterwards, like after all said and done, I love the backstory. Um,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
but so either way, we're in Wano, and they did the worst thing they could do to me. They showed something that is a level 10 event, right?
Mhm.
And is out of nowhere, out of the blue, cut to backstory. We're now in the past 40 years ago for some reason.
Mm,
And it's
gotcha.
like, I'm
I don't
talking.
know. I love it though.
I, I love the backstory, but when you give me a level 10 event, right? Followed up by maniacal laughing, followed up by backstory, I'm pissed. Colin was pissed. Like,
That's funny.
it is. Oh my god. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm still in the Corazon Trafalgar Law backstory right now. It's on and off, like they keep going back and forth from backstory to real life.
Yeah.
But Corazon hasn't died yet in the backstory. I feel like it's this next episode, just because the title. I know he dies in this one.
Uh,
I'm gonna be sad because I really love Corazon.
you need to finish Dressrosa before Jamie catches up.
I know.
He's gonna
What
catch
episode
up.
are you guys on?
Uh,
I know he is.
490 ish.
Shit!
He's
Alright.
he's been taking it slow. Actually, maybe I don't know. He's been taking it slow since Ace died.
Yeah.
I completely
That
understand,
makes sense. Yeah.
but we
I know it. I need to.
we haven't
I
had like
need
a
to.
real One Piece adventure. It's been it hasn't been much. I was really hoping that we would watch Demon Slayer in the break.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of Black
Love
Clover?
I actually have not seen Black Clover, but I know that Austin and Colin really like it.
Well, uh, tell them the bad news that the anime is ending in March.
Oh, is it? That stinks. Why?
I don't know. So the people that the animation team, they have a Twitter. They announced that the show was gonna end on in March, and then they also said that they have a really big announcement. So I hope,
Hmm.
like I really hope that they're doing like a Naruto Shippuden thing, or it's like
Yeah.
Black Clover Chapter 2 or whatever, because they do
Yeah.
pages in there. It's like page 2, page 3 for their episodes, or maybe like Black Clover Book 2 or whatever. But hopefully that's what they do. I really hope they don't end the show because the manga I feel like it's still going on, but I'm not 100%
Mm-hmm.
sure.
I'm
And
trying to look it up now.
and Jamie, I watched Black Clover with Jamie. I was like, if you
Mm-hmm.
watch Black Clover, I'll wait until you catch up to watch any more. So he caught up to where I am, and we just haven't watched any Black Clover since. He's been
Yeah.
stuck on One Piece, and One Piece is where it's at.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then
Um.
when he gets to Fishman Island, I won't be watching it as much with him anymore. He'll be able to, watch as much as he wants on his own time.
Yeah, I kind of went kind of slow through Fishman Island just because it's hard coming off of Summit War.
Well, it's not even that. It's like I've seen Fishman Island dubbed. Like I have the DVDs of Fishman Island
Oh, right.
because like I don't know, like for like a while, like that's what I would work out to. Like I would put on One Piece and I would just sit there and binge watch it and work out at the same time. And One Piece, those DVDs just got released, so I was like, okay, that's what I'm watching. And so I've already seen all those dubbed. Fishman Island's a great arc. I love how
Yeah.
they cover like racism and stuff.
Yeah, class wars.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
I did like it. It did take me longer to get through it because I was so hyped and like so sad coming off of Summit War. I need
Yeah,
to plug my fan in. I think.
and then Punk's Hazard is like
I mean, I like the beginning of it. Like, I really liked the start of Punk Hazard, but after a while, I feel like it just got tedious. Like, to keep watching. Which I didn't want to think that because I love Caesar Clown as a villain. I don't know why. I just think he's really funny. But yeah, like by the end of it, I was like, okay, can we move on?
yeah, I feel you.
Definitely could have been shorter.
Do you know the guy that had a pork chop on his face?
Yeah, Virgo.
I don't remember what happened to him.
Law happened to him.
Is he alive? Is he dead? Is he?
He was in little bitty pieces on Punk Hazard last time I checked.
Okay, I know he broke Sanji's leg or fractured it.
When he was fighting in the tunnel.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure after that, because remember Law and Smoker were at the Smile factory on Punk Hazard trying to kill him, and Law like cut his body up into a bunch of little pieces and chained him to a railing.
I don't know. I kind of vaguely remember that, but I don't know. I remember he was a big deal because he fractured Sanji's leg, and then I just don't remember what happened to him after that. I think
Yeah,
he
the
worked
last
for
time I saw
Doflamingo.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Well, he did. So the last I saw of him was in the Trafalgar Law Doflamingo flashbacks. Whenever, like, Law became a part of the crew, and like Doflamingo briefly mentioned, like, oh yeah, this is Virgo, he's part of the crew, but don't worry, he's on a secret mission, you won't see him. And then it showed Virgo in the guy that the big admiral guy at Summit War that turned into Buddha, his office.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so
I
that's
love
the most recent
Buddha.
flashback that I. Yeah,
That's what. That's exactly what
I
it is.
forget what his name is.
Son Goku.
Yeah, him.
Um, I don't know what his power really is besides big dumbbell.
Yeah,
But
that's interesting.
hopefully I have convinced Hope to watch One Piece, so hopefully she
Ooh,
starts watching that.
it's an undertaking.
It
She
is.
can get
I
past
told
East
her.
Blue.
Like I was like, it's like 900 episodes. Are you sure? You've never watched an anime before.
Yeah.
So like I was like, maybe you should watch My Hero. You know, get your toes dipped in a shorter anime.
Yeah. My friend Christina, or my old roommate Christina, she is starting My Hero Academia. She just like she's seen a couple animes. Like she watched some of Naruto with her sisters, and then she watched Fruits Basket before they remastered it, like I did. But other than that, she doesn't really watch a whole lot of anime. So she's watching My Hero Academia, and my little sister is actually watching Violet Evergarden. Look at me, I'm creating weebs.
One
Honestly,
weeb
it
at a
was
time.
probably yeah, it was probably Colin that convinced her to watch My Hero, but I'm not gonna take credit for that. That wouldn't be one that I picked if I was gonna like
Oh,
recommend one. I'd probably recommend I
uh,
want to say Attack on Titan. I don't want to scare people.
Attack on Titan is a rough one to start with. I mean
Fine,
it's
you just gotta shove them in face first.
I mean it's really good, right? But like I don't know, like I don't know because you got people that see anime as like, oh, it's for kids, and that one right there will stop them in their tracks and never say that again. But
Exactly.
but then you got like the
It's not
people that are just like worried about anime being too weird because you know like they see like hentai and that's the only exposure they've had, and then they see Attack on Titan and it's like, holy shit, the main character's dead. I don't want to fucking watch this. This is blood and gore.
yeah.
Everyone's getting eaten. I don't. So like,
There's a lot of different genres of anime.
I mean, yeah, it is, but like,
I would probably take the person into account that I'm recommending it to, because like I don't know, say if it was like one of y'all's friends, I would obviously recommend something shonen related, but like if it's I don't know, like Magdalena, my other roommate Magdalena, I would definitely tell her to watch Fruits Basket. Um, actually, you know what? My universal recommendation is going to be Death Note. How about that?
Death Note, uh,
Yeah,
very morally gray area. Um,
that's why I love it. Oh, it's one
it
of my comfort
is.
shows.
It's such a good show. Oh man, God, it was so good. So many twists. So many.
I have a sticker on my laptop that I'll take this potato chip and eat it.
God damn it. That scene
My
was you know pro I don't know, probably the most I would have to say that it was the lowest point of the whole show.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I would say that would be the cringiest part of the whole show.
probably. It was pretty cringy, but
It's just like, how'd you get that TV in the potato bag? Huh? Questions? You're being
crafty.
monitored? How did you do that? Are you a magician? But I did enjoy the scene
will always
overall.
be yeah. My screensaver on my phone is Daddy Ryuk.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't remember who takes Elle's place afterwards.
um, shit.
I hope it's not Q. Uh,
Brain fart.
I can't remember, but
It's been a while since I've rewatched it, but that's another one that Austin wanted to rewatch with me, and now he fucking refuses to finish it.
uh,
I haven't watched it since. I think I rewatched it when I was in college once
I-
or twice.
I need a Death Note pop for memorabilia.
What L? Ryuk, they make an extra large one for Ryuk, I think. For Ryuk, like he has a big pop.
I've been seeing a bunch
I
of
think
TikToks about L and like how he sits.
yeah.
It's like take a photo of you as you're seeing this and post it or something like that. And it's like
Mhm.
them cosplayed as L sitting in the chair
Yeah.
holding their phone out
Yep.
really
I've seen that.
weirdly. Um,
Yep.
that's a really,
I
really
love
good
that.
one. And then you got, oh my god, the crazy girl.
Misa.
Oh man, she is.
I couldn't imagine living in a world without light. Yes, that was dark.
Is that what he says?
That's what Elle says, yeah.
Oh
In
my
the
god.
English dub, Misa says the first line, and Elle, Starky little bitch, says the second one. Yes, that
Oh
would
my
be
god.
dark.
That would be amazing. I don't remember that. Oh my god.
I've always watched it dubbed, but this is the first time that I'm watching it subbed because Austin prefers subs, so I don't think it's quite as like it doesn't hit as hard like as it did when I first watched it, but it's okay. I'll give anything a try.
I feel like
So I
that
don't
would
know
be
if it'll
something from an
funny.
abridged episode. The whole yes, it would be
Really?
dark. That,
I feel like it's in the anime.
I mean, I feel like it would. I see it, but like I feel like that would be a line they would use if they didn't use
Yeah.
it in the anime.
Yeah.
Prime real estate right there.
Yeah. I finally finished all of the a Slap on Titan parody.
Oh,
It was really funny.
oh my! That scene you sent the other day when they're in the courthouse.
Yeah.
I tried to get my brother into to watch Attack on Titan, and he didn't have Hulu or Netflix or anything like that at the time, but it was on
Mhm.
Cartoon Network on Adult Swim, and
Yeah.
that was the episode I tried to show him to watch it, and it was so boring.
Aw.
And I was just like, well, I'm sorry, Mark. This is a horrible episode to try to get you to watch it, but I still recommend it. And but I don't think he's ever watched it. Um,
Yeah. Whenever I like when it's not a due date and like I know Austin's gonna be home, because I do feel bad watching shows without him even though we're way behind on all of our shows. But anywho, I've been watching the parodies, so like I've rewatched Sao Abridged probably like 5 times. And I watched a Slap on Titan, and then there's one. It's My Hero Cracademia.
oh my god, no.
Yeah, there's a My Hero parody series, and then there's Haikyuu Abridged as well. So I'm gonna be watching those.
Um,
I need to get caught up on the regular season of Haikyuu though before I watch the abridged version.
I if I had to suggest one, it would be Dragon Ball Z abridged. It is
Yeah, you
hilarious.
told me about
It hits all of the same, like it gets the whole plot through in just a comedic way. Like you don't miss a beat from the real anime.
that. Oh,
Oh,
that's good.
so like I
Are
really,
there
I'm sorry.
are there the same amount of episodes? Like, is the whole ass
No,
thing
no,
of
it's
Dragon
like
Ball?
60 episodes.
Oh, that's not bad. See, maybe I'll just watch that instead of
And,
the actual show.
and well, they haven't done all of Dragon Ball Z, but they don't plan on doing the last season of Dragon Ball Z for some reason.
Yeah.
But like
Hmm.
who it doesn't matter at that point. It's just funny. Like
I'll watch that because I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm probably never going to watch the Dragon Ball series. I don't know.
they are
I don't know
long.
why. They are, and the fandom has kind of ruined it for me.
Well, I mean, Goku
the art
is
style-
strong.
Really not my favorite.
I have not heard
I
the
don't-
argument of like Goku would beat anybody in such a long time. Like,
Yeah.
granted, like there's no real way to measure it. You know?
That's true. Like, because they're different strengths in their own animes, so I don't know.
Like, you know, like
Gatekeeping on weed talk, especially towards like the female anime TikTok creators, which really sucks. Like, I can't tell you how many like TikToks I've seen. It's like girls are ruining anime, and then like someone will respond to it and be like, oh well, here's all of the animes that men like that have been drawn, created, and produced by women. It makes me mad.
I mean,
Actually, I saved them for future reference just in case anybody decides to bully me. I have them in my favorites of TikTok.
oh, to like throw in their face, like, hey, a
Yeah,
female made this? Okay.
exactly.
Okay. I was like, wait, that's like a good thing, isn't it? Like, women are
Yeah,
making these
no,
anime, like,
it is. Like, I say, so my For You page is typically not. I have a very nice and inclusive For You page, so like all of the TikToks I get are like the people stitching it, be like, no, you're wrong. But like, still, the fact that people like make the initial TikToks of like girls are ruining anime, it's like makes me mad.
yeah, I get that. But, you know, I don't think they are at all. But, to each their own opinion, I guess. That's the best thing I have to say about it without being a dick to those individuals.
Part of me wants to. I know this would be an incredible undertaking, equivalent to, if not, maybe not equivalent to, but what I see is equivalent to Dragon Ball Z. I've watched a little bit of Sailor Moon,
Yeah,
but I've never watched the entire thing, and it's been out since 1991. So
so
I know they took a break and like restarted it all a couple years ago.
okay,
I've been
so
thinking about it.
Sailor Moon is, in my mind, a very weird show. Okay,
Aw, why?
so you have the English version, which is like they dubbed it to be English, and they changed a bunch of stuff from the original, right?
Mm.
Okay, the original, I'm pretty sure that they are all. I'm not 100% sure, but what I've been told are like through YouTube videos or whatever, that they are all
Yeah.
cousins, and they are all gay for each other.
Wow.
Okay, which the weird part is that they're cousins. Okay, uh, not that they're gay for each other or whatever. That's fine. It's that the fact that they're cousins and they're all gay for each other is like, what? Why?
What?
And
Yeah, I don't remember that being a thing whenever I watched it with my. I actually watched it with my cousin. That's hilarious.
well,
But,
Megan, that's a red flag.
Oh my goodness. I don't remember it being like that. Granted, I was like a really little kid whenever I first got into anime, but
Yeah, but you also probably watched that dubbed. They took that out in the dub version.
oh, okay. I think I did.
But, and I'm not 100% sure because I've never seen it. That's just what I've heard about it. So, like, take that with a grain of salt, I guess. Do more research.
I probably won't watch it, just because it's a lot. But yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, Dragon Ball Z, that is a lot. I'm rewatching it. I'm rewatching Dragon Ball on Funimation. Like I put it on at night when I pass out, and it is super fast paced. I'll give you that. Like it is so quick. But I think there's like 200 episodes of that, and then there's 600 episodes of Dragon Ball Z, and then there's like another 200 of Dragon Ball ZT or GT, and then there's like 80 episodes, 90 episodes of Dragon Ball Super, and they plan on bringing out more here soon. So,
Oh yeah.
it's a lot. It's way too much for one anime.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But then again, the fandom keeps it alive, and I'm not the
Yeah,
biggest
it is
fan of
amazing.
Super, but I really do
I
like Dragon Ball
know
Z.
the difference. Good.
Well, you know, Dragon Ball Z, in a nutshell, is they're looking for the Dragon Balls, and an alien race is like, I want those Dragon Balls, and Goku's like, no, they are my balls, and they're like, I want your
They're my
balls, and they just go back and forth basically, and then they go to a a time traveler comes back and he's like, I want your balls, and then a pink piece of bubble gum shows up and he's like, I want your balls, and that's basically what
Everybody
Dragon Ball
wants
Z is.
balls.
Aliens
Gotcha.
aliens trying to get Goku's balls.
Okay.
And then
Speaking of balls, sorry.
oh god.
Continue.
Okay.
Are you caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen?
I am not. I haven't watched a single episode yet. Crunchyroll does not want to work for my Xbox for some reason.
That's alright. Do you know who Gojo is?
Nope.
Fuck.
This whole conversation is not
That's
happening.
hilarious TikTok continue.
Okay,
Ah.
so Goku's just spending his whole life protecting his balls. And then Dragon Ball Z GT is about collecting space balls, and then Dragon Ball Super is about collecting giant Dragon Balls. And when I mean giant, I mean the size of planets.
Oh. Okay.
Goku,
Very nice.
and then as a kid, that's all Goku did. In Dragon Ball, he went around trying to get his grandpa's balls, and that's the moral of the story. And like, it sounds funny, but like that's basically what it is. His grandpa died, and Goku's like a little kid, right? He's an alien from another planet, and this guy adopted him and raised him as his own. And then he died, and he thinks that one of the Dragon Balls, there's 7 to make a wish, I believe. There's one with 4 stars in it, and Goku thinks that his grandpa is inside of it, right? So that's my grandpa's ball. And so he goes around after someone convinced him to make a wish with the balls, and then he goes around and he tries to find his grandpa's balls and protect them. And then he gives it up so a little kid can get his dad back.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
Lots of balls.
Lots of balls. Lots of Dragon Balls, lots of Grandpa Balls. And then Goku's physical balls are shown throughout the show. So.
Oh, gotcha.
But since he's like 8 at the
Still
time,
laughing about his balls.
I don't know why,
no.
but they are allowed to show that for some reason. Like,
Okay.
little kids' balls are okay to show on TV, apparently.
Gotcha. I mean, Shonen's been doing it for years with women's boobs, so.
Yeah, but they've never... No, I mean, like, his dick is drawn.
Oh.
Like, it is all there in plain sight.
Yeah.
Like, he'll just take a piss randomly, and it's like, hey, here's my dick.
Wow. Okay.
So I don't know why little kids' balls are okay to show, so...
I don't know.
It's very weird thinking about it.
If
I
you're
freaked
trying
out.
to convince me to watch it, you're not doing a very good job.
Well, Megan, first off, I already know you're not that into, the whole guy reproductive system. Reproductive system.
Use your words.
But I'm just trying to give you Dragon Ball Z in a nutshell.
Okay, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Now you can go to your friends and say you've seen it. It's just about a guy collecting balls.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my goodness gracious, that's hilarious.
That's worse than Russian sex bots.
I was thinking that when you were like in the middle of your explanation. I was like, this is like the Russian sex bot thing all over again.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
goodness gracious.
Fuck. Dragon Ball Z, you just ruined it all for me. I could
Dragon
never
Ball.
take it seriously again.
Hey, you ruined it for yourself. I don't know anything about this show. Well, I do now. I know a great deal more now than 10 minutes ago. Oh, goodness gracious. I really want to write down that synopsis, so if anybody ever asks me what Dragon Ball Z is about, I can give them an accurate representation.
it'll be on YouTube. As a guy who has seen all of Dragon Ball Z. Oh, man.
My cheeks hurt. I'm laughing.
Oh, I'm glad. Oh,
All
fuck.
these people that aren't in our stream are missing out right now.
Who knows? This might blow up. Someone might clip this.
Maybe.
Colin, clip
Maybe.
this. Post it
I
on
clip it.
YouTube. I mean, he says he
Accurate
watches them
synopsis
all.
of Dragon Ball Z. Oh, man. You could clip
Podcast
it if you
highlight.
want.
I could.
Yeah. We should start making highlights. That'd be
But he says he watches them all, like, afterwards. So, like,
Yeah.
this will be the test, right?
okay.
Hey, Colin, that's so we know you're actually watching. Clip this, or at least mention it to us.
Please mention. No, you have to clip it. Like the whole synopsis of Dragon Ball Z per Jonathan.
Yes, you're now hired as our editor. You are now in charge of making highlights. You don't have a choice. You just upgraded your internet. This is why you really upgraded your internet. To upload to YouTube.
Oh goodness gracious.
Oh man, it is. I love how I drew this weird thing of lines and dots and just given up.
It's really pretty. I like it.
I give
Been
it a
sitting here playing
3.
with a pair of scissors.
Have you been?
Yeah, I've just been playing with a pair of scissors.
I mean, hey, don't run with those. It's very bad.
Mm.
Have you ever seen Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, off and on. Like I've never sat down and watched the whole thing, but I have seen episodes.
Have you ever
My
seen
mom really likes it.
the rock paper scissors Spock lizard scene?
Yes.
I seen a
Yep.
TikTok on that where they like drew it out explaining it all, and like it
That's
when they finished drawing it, it turned into like a Satan sign, like an up down or an upside down
Oh.
star with the ring
Nice.
around it or something like that.
hilarious.
Oh man, TikTok
Yeah,
is
I
just
do like the Big Bang Theory.
well, it's like a great
TikTok.
nerdy show.
It is, and it's probably like if I had to choose like a sitcom that I like, that would probably be the one that I would go with. But for some reason, I just really, really hate sitcoms. I don't know why. I just really don't like them.
I don't know what classifies as a sitcom.
Like Friends and The Big Bang Theory, or like How I Met Your Mother.
Well, I don't like
Pretty
How You
sure
Met
it's
Your
always
Mother.
set in Philadelphia. Yeah. Oh, don't let Colin hear you say that. I'm pretty sure he
Well-
likes that show a lot.
Well, I've only seen like a few episodes and it never really enticed me, so I don't really have like a negative outlook on it. It's just like it's there, but I'm not really into it.
My stepdad was super into the show Friends, and it was like super overplayed.
I like
So,
Friends,
Just
but
I
I've
really
never
don't.
seen it all.
why. I just really like there are some parts of it that's funny, but I don't know why I don't like sitcoms so much. But I'll watch The Big Bang Theory.
Like I really enjoy Modern Family. I think that might be a sitcom, but then again, I don't know what classifies.
Yeah, okay. So the way I think about it, like whenever there are people laughing after somebody says something. You know what I'm
Okay.
talking- That's a
So
sitcom.
so like in filmed and live front and live of a studio audience or whatever. Filmed
Kind of.
live
I mean,
in front
nowadays
of
they
a-
just have
yeah.
recordings
I mean,
of people laughing, and they just overlap it with it.
I'm not the biggest a fan of that either, like them laughing in the background. But
Mhm.
Modern Family doesn't do that.
Do they not?
No, they.
I don't know. I don't know if it classifies as a sitcom, but I can Google it.
I don't even think they do that in Big Bang Theory.
What is a sitcom? Situational comedy, a genre of comedy centered on a fixed set of characters that carry over from episode to episode. They can be contrasted with sketch comedy, where there's a trope that uses new characters with each sketch, and stand-up comedy, where comedian tells jokes. Sitcoms originated on the radio, but today are found mostly on television as a narrative comedy form. situational comedy may be recorded in front of a studio audience, depending on the program's production format. The effect of a live studio audience can be imitated or enhanced by the use of a laugh track. Let's look up some popular sitcoms.
So,
Popular.
so you just don't like the studio audience
I
aspect.
don't know. I just don't really care for a lot of sitcoms as a whole. Best
Well, I mean,
sitcoms of all time, IMDb.
well, Friends is gonna be on that list.
Modern Family is number 1.
Modern Family
Friends
is
number 2. Yeah, so it goes in order from like 1 up. It goes Modern Family, Friends, The Big Bang Theory, All in the Family, The Simpsons, How I Met Your Mother,
The Simpsons.
Frasier, MASH. Oh my god, MASH is so overplayed in my stepdad's house. Like, that's all he watches all the time. Cheers, Arrested Development, Seinfeld, South Park, The Office, which I like The Office. It's not my favorite, but I do like it.
I only like Jim and Dwight. Any other scenes are like whatever.
Yeah, I love Jim. Family Guy, Futurama.
Well, I agree with some of those.
Funny. Yeah.
Okay, so like Modern Family, I really appreciate Modern Family because it was, so there two gay icons, I would have to say, not icons, but people that introduced me to what the gay community, like what I didn't know what gay people were. We live in Kentucky, or I live in Kentucky now. So for a long time I didn't know what it was. Right? So like my first experience was told someone, "Oh, I like watching Ellen after I get home from school. Like I think she's funny," and they was like, "But she likes girls," and I was like, "Okay,
oh my god,
what?
We all like girls. Women are amazing."
But I was just like, "What does that even have to do with anything?" And they was like, "Oh, I was just saying." I was like, "Well, I mean, that doesn't really take away from her making me laugh, so it doesn't matter."
Yeah.
But I also didn't really get it at the time what she meant by she liked girls. I was just like, what? Okay. So then I seen Modern Family, and one of the brothers are like the main the I don't know how to explain it since you've never seen it, but one of the characters is gay and he has a husband. And like that was like my first like real like seeing not exactly what gay people go through, but like the closest thing to actually seeing it that I've ever been. And I was like, there's nothing wrong with this. Why do people hate gay people so much?
I'll never understand.
So that's why I hold Modern Family in such, like, I really enjoy it because it was the first time I seen it and I was like, okay, this is just a relationship. So what? They adopted a kid. So what? But then Magicians, that hit me.
Ooh.
When
You've seen The Magicians?
Yeah, when they fall in love after being there stuck forever solving the puzzle. Like and they turned out well. I think he was always bi, the one guy. I think he was always bi.
Elliot, oh my god, yeah. He's a raging pansexual. Are you kidding me? It does not matter who, what, when, where, or why. Elliot.
Okay.
My god.
Okay, well,
I love him.
Okay, so that's what he is, right? And then Quentin, they fell in love, and I was just like, wow, and then that was such a beautiful scene. That was like, that is what was like, that's what really drove the head into the hammer. I was like, okay, that was bad.
Everybody was sleeping with everybody in that show, and it's honestly just...
Well, yeah, but
all the
like,
characters written.
But then it was for Quentin. That was like his first. I would have to say.
Yeah.
I remember it being his first, gay encounter, or gay whatever, and it was just. I don't know what to call it. I'm not super, like I support the gay community.
I
but like I don't know the terminology. I don't know. I don't really understand why they. I get it, but I don't get it at the same time why they say he, she, or they or whatever. Like I get it, but I don't. If that makes any sense. And you know, I live in the worst area as in a red state, and it's where everyone is super against being gay, and it's like.
Oh yes, I know.
So like.
Don't worry. I did grow up there as a young queer person. It was great.
Yeah, so I don't get it fully, but like I try to.
Yeah, and the she, her, he, his, and they, them is a gender thing, not a sexuality.
Yeah, how they want to identify, but
yeah,
I just.
Yup. I didn't know you watched The Magicians. Holy shit!
I haven't seen the last season. Quinn's the last thing that I've seen. He died. Mending of fixing of small things or whatever, and then he died.
Yeah. So as of now, the show is canceled. So the one season that you haven't seen, as it stands right now, is the last season. I don't know if the fandom can revive it or not, but I mean, I want. It was kind of a cliffhanger, but it also kind of wasn't. Like I still want more. Like I want more of The Magicians. I really like that show, and I feel like they could have done so much more with it if they would have kept it going.
So.
But
I
love that show.
My grandma introduced me to that show. Okay, so
that's hilarious.
She was really into season 1, right? But I only watched the first episode with her, and then it took me like 3 years to actually start rewatching it because I forgot all about it. Like I watched one episode with her. It was pretty cool, but I never watched it again because like we were supposed to watch it together, but it never happened. I forgot about it. She forgot that she was supposed to watch it with me. And then I texted her one day. I was like, "Hey, that show that you introduced me to, it's on Netflix, and it is amazing." And she was like, "Season 1 was really good, but after that, I didn't like it." And she was like, "It just got way too confusing, and like I don't know." She lost interest in it.
Yeah.
And I don't really.
I really enjoyed that show. Elliot is one of my favorite characters.
Oh, it was such a good show.
And Margot. Oh my god, Margot.
Margot is like, I don't know. Queen. She's in and out.
It's even better in the last 2 seasons. She's my queen. She has her lines are just chef's kiss. Like she's so sassy. I love it.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Alice, it's on Netflix. Alice is one that I. Yeah, I know. It's been on Netflix.
I don't know if the final season's on Netflix though.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. I think we watched it on Flex. I don't know, but yeah, Alice is one of those characters that like I started off liking in the first couple seasons, and then absolutely could not stand in the later seasons.
I mean, I don't know. I would definitely need a refresher on everything, but like, I really did like Alice at first.
I did too, but I don't really care for her anymore. She's too emotional.
I don't even think it was that. I think I remember her turning like evil.
She makes some real stupid decisions. But yeah, Margot and Elliot are my king and queen. And Fenn. And Josh, I guess. And Katie.
I forgot all about Josh. He was just there at the very end. He was like, "Hey, I was trapped in this world for years."
Yeah. With Fenn.
Yeah.
Such a good show.
I don't know. It did kind of get confusing a little bit. Like, I can see where my grandma would have lost it. Like, been like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I thought he was in the library, but he's not. Now he's over here. There's like 24 different parallel universes where they all died.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can see that she's confused.
but
Oh man, I really wish they would renew the show for another season. I want more.
I feel like I really don't like how Quinn died, right? But I feel like
Yeah,
that would have been a
I don't
really
know,
good
like
place to end it.
yeah, you're right.
But
Yeah,
then again, I want more, so I'm gonna watch it anyway, just so I can be sad about it being over again.
yeah.
Because I honestly thought it was over then, and we've talked about the Magicians before, but
Have we?
yeah, because like me, you, and Austin were talking about it. I think we was playing Overwatch,
Oh
and
yeah, whenever,
you've
cause
almost
I was so
spoiled it for
sad.
me.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm sorry.
well, it's okay. We didn't know. I thought I finished the show, and
Oh,
at the time I thought I finished it. It's been months and I still haven't watched it. But um,
yeah.
but yeah, at the time you just started talking, I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? That never happened. What?"
That never happened.
And then you asked me, or Austin asked me, like, "What's the last thing you see?" And I was like, "Quinn died." And he was like, "What? You have a whole nother
Yeah.
season, my dude."
Oh, it's on Amazon Prime. I'm pretty sure.
I don't have Amazon Prime.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
Austin
I'll
has
just
it
get it
now.
off
Where is it?
Plex.
Okay. You're on Plex?
I have. It's been offered to me, but I was just saying that I have my own way of doing it too.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want our Amazon password, let us know. And I'm pretty sure I have the Plex password, but I don't know. Plus that's David's whole thing.
He offered it to me. He's offered to me several times. I just haven't
Oh, that's
taken
nice.
him up on it yet.
Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty good. Um, I liked the last season. I just really wish they hadn't canceled it. I feel like they could have done more with it, and like I said, it wasn't a bad ending. I just feel like they didn't expect the show to get canceled, so like they could have continued on with it, and they left it like they could have continued on with it. But
Yeah.
you know, that's maybe not what we're gonna get. All these good shows getting canceled and not renewed. Like the fandom revived Lucifer. Why can't we do that for the Magicians and like
Oh, did
Hannibal?
they? I didn't know Lucifer got canceled.
Yeah, Lucifer got canceled 3 years ago, I think, and then like the hashtag on Twitter "Save Lucifer" was like the #1 trending hashtag for like 2 or 3 days. So Netflix bought it and took over the rights to the show and
Oh,
kept producing it.
I thought Netflix always had rights to it.
No, 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 no. It used to be on not the CW, a different one.
I thought that was a Netflix original. Wow.
No.
Oh my
No.
god. Well, there
No,
goes
that's-
Netflix in my mind. I thought they had like a really good show.
Well, I mean, honestly, like I like it better now that they've taken it over. Plus
I
they did
like
kinda
it
save the
in general. Like I've been watching it off and on, but and I think it's a pretty good show. I kind of miss like the ending of the first season, so I have to go back and rewatch it. Maybe the second season.
Austin
I don't
really
know.
likes it. Yeah, Austin really likes Lucifer. For me, like, I'll watch it, like it's fine, but it's not Castle. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Castle. I want to rewatch all that too.
Mm.
Back in high school, it's
I
been
have all
7
of that
years.
DVD.
It's been 7 years, or whatever, statute of limitations. Like at like middle school era, I
Mhm.
someone asked me like, "Hey, could you, possibly get me all of Castle for like X amount of dollars?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"I can do that." So I ended up
Mhm.
making a whole DVD set for him, and
Nice.
then I happen to have all of them still, like my own
Sweet.
set. So like I have
Yeah.
them all, and I can go watch them. It's just
Damn.
I don't want it to end. He's
I know.
he's like one of my favorite actors. What am I doing? What happened?
Yeah, Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I loved when he
I-
did a voiceover and Destiny 2.
Oh.
And then his character died, and
Hmm.
then
Yeah,
and then I
he's
love
one of
him in
my
The
favorites.
Rookie.
Yeah, I know. We talked about this last week. I'm still skeptical about that, just because, like, I love Castle so much.
Well, it's
I
not
don't
like
know.
a crime-solving show.
Yeah, it's a cop show.
Yeah, I
Right?
mean, like it kind of, I guess, is crime-solving, but it's not like it, detective
Yeah,
crime-solving.
gotcha. I gotcha.
But like, I enjoy it, and the only reason why I started watching it was because he was in it. But I
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah, I think my sister started watching it.
It's good. 10, 9. It's a 9.
Yeah.
So how's your keynote speech going?
Oh gosh, it's not a keynote. um, but
Well,
for the conference?
don't tell Jamie that because that's what I told him he was doing.
Oh. No, so like the keynote speaker is like a guest that you pay to come speak at the very end, and they give like an entire seminar.
Okay.
That's
well,
like.
I'm still gonna tell Jamie that
I
you're
would
doing
love
a
to do
keynote.
one of those. Oh, well, thank you. I would love to do one of those, but now I'm just giving a 15-minute presentation on my research. I submitted all my paperwork this morning and edited some stuff and read up on some recent research that was published in the field to add to the poster when I have to update it, which I'll be doing not today because the conference isn't until the very end of March, so I've got some time to do. It's going well. I've got most of my notes written out for what I want to speak about. I mean, like, I did this research for like 3 years, so if I can't talk about it, it's kind of my own problem. So it's not like I'm gonna make slides or anything.
I think you could talk about it for 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, I had to talk about it for an hour and a half when I did my defense, so 15 minutes shouldn't be too bad.
Oh, that was like my favorite thing in JRTC. Is every year
Yeah.
they would give you a random object to talk about, and you would
Aw.
have to talk about it for 10 minutes. And Austin made it amazing. They handed him the remote to the active boards, and he talked about it for 30 seconds before they told him to shut the fuck up and took the remote from him.
Oh,
It was so funny. So he was talking about it, right? And he had it. He was showing it off. Like, that was the goal of the thing. He was like, so this is a remote. It has a power button. And, that was the last thing he was talking about. So he was just talking about it. He was like, you can turn stuff up with this thing and down with this thing, making everyone laugh. And then he got to the power button. And he was like, you can turn these things off with them. And he would turn the active boards off. But you know what's even better? You can turn them back on. And then he just kept repeating that. And they fucking got so mad at him for it.
That's hilarious.
And he could have kept going. It was absolutely hilarious.
That's funny.
Oh, man.
That's good.
It was...
why I like the Wolf of Wall Street so much. Sell me this pen.
That's, I think they handed Dustin a pen.
That's funny.
Oh.
Goodness. I could not have done JROTC, but it seems like you guys had a pretty good time.
I really enjoyed it. Like, if I had to say, they gave me the most real world teaching out of all my classes.
Yeah.
Like, they taught you how to finance. They taught you how to... They didn't teach you how to do your taxes, but, like, they tried to the best of their ability. We got to shoot rifles, rappelling.
Yeah, I used to be able to watch you guys do that for my Honors Algebra 2 class. And I think it was me and I think it was Kelsey Lunn that, like, sat by the window. We would take this, be like, all right, that one's going to be scared. Like,
Yes, I did the same thing. Oh
That's
man.
funny.
I think the first time I did it, I was super scared, but like I can't recall. I don't
Mm,
recall if I did it or not. I don't. I think I did, but after the first
that's,
time, it was a breeze every other time.
that's good. It always looked fun.
Oh, it was. It was way too much training though. As I mean, I guess not, but I mean, it was quite a bit. It was like, yeah, you're gonna rappel down this 2-inch decline hill, and you're gonna do that for hours on end.
Yeah.
But
Oh, man.
I loved. I never got to do this personally, but people would bring in like Pokemon, and they would play Pokemon in JRTC while like we
Oh my
was
goodness.
shooting or shooting rifles or something. And that's what Austin did one day. Like he came in
Why
and he
am I
played
not surprised?
Pokemon on his phone for like a good week. Oh, do you?
Yeah,
I don't know
senior
if he
year,
was there. I'm sorry.
I just said senior year Austin didn't give a shit.
Oh, he was so mad, but it was so
Yeah.
funny. I am so glad that like I was paying attention to Austin at the time, right?
Yeah.
Because he got a promotion. He had a promotion at the beginning of the year, where he was like third
Mm.
in command or second in command or something. I don't know exactly what,
Yeah.
but so um, he got in an argument with Sergeant
Mm.
Major. He got his
Called him a
title
liar.
revoked, uh, and then they made up, and then they made up a thing for him. Like they just made up a
Mhm.
whole complete rank and all that. And
Yeah.
I was the only one that like knew about it or what it was called. So then I applied for that rank and position the next year, which had no responsibilities.
Nice.
And I got it, and it was super funny, and everyone hated me for it. Um, so like the military ball is when they announced it, and
Yeah.
that for my senior year, they haven't picked everyone yet. So
Yeah.
they knew who was going to be in charge completely, like the XO or whatever, and they knew me.
Mhm.
We was the only two picked. So me and him got called up the stage, and they was like, "This is our command system for next year." And I
LOL.
was already like hated, but not hated at the same time.
That's
Um,
funny.
so then everyone hated me at that point. And then I
Aw.
did nothing the whole year, and I was third in command.
Well,
And
that's good.
I fucking loved it.
Easy
I just
peasy.
sat back and did, normal shit.
That's funny.
Um, but
What
thanks
were
to
you gonna
Austin.
say?
Uh,
You don't know if I was
oh
there,
yeah,
but
I don't know if he was there for this, but one year, whoever was in charge of the supply room, which is where they just keep all their shit, they left all
Yeah.
the plungers for some reason. We had 100 plungers,
Well,
and they left them in a
100
box. I don't know. It might have been like 50, but it was a lot. And they left
Mhm.
them outside the supply room door. And the next
no.
morning, all the kids got into them. And they were all over
Yeah.
the school, stuck to all types of windows and doors and stuff.
Oh my god. I don't remember that, but that's hilarious.
I don't know if he was there, but I remember who was in charge, and they got fired for it. Oh my
Oh.
god. It was
That's fun.
yeah, it was really funny. And then she got kicked out of the National Guard too.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
she was horrible. I did not like her.
Who was this?
Um Bigelow? I don't know which one it was.
Alyssa?
I don't remember their names.
Alyssa is still in the National Guard. I'm pretty sure she's stationed in Texas.
I mean, maybe I was lied to, but this guy named Plunkett, who was really close with him, told me that she got fired from the National Guard.
Huh.
Like, I don't know. He told me he was, I don't know, with their older sister.
Oh.
So I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to people.
Oh yeah, neither do I. But I thought it was pretty funny. Like she was always such a bitch to everybody for no reason.
Hmm.
But then again, in all reality, I really think it was that guy who was just causing drama, and that's why
Oh.
she was such a bitch to everybody.
Hmm. I
But
don't know.
yeah, inner dynamics of high school. If you wasn't there, you
Yeah.
don't really know,
Yeah.
and it's
I
too
don't really
long.
remember the plunger thing, but I do remember when Austin and Dustin and a bunch of, I think it was like Joey and a couple other guys for our senior prank, they drove up like really, really like in the middle of the night and pulled all of the desks and chairs out of every room in the senior wing and put them all into the hallway.
Oh
Austin
man,
was the getaway driver.
I
I
don't
didn't really
remember.
do anything too stupid, but
Um, we had so many ideas for senior pranks, but none of them got done. Um,
yeah.
someone was like, someone was gonna buy a bunch of drones and attach dildos to them.
That's actually hilarious.
Fuck.
Dildo.
I don't remember. I don't really remember any of the other ones, but
Okay.
actually, I think there was one that got done. Someone drew a giant dick on the football field. Um, but
Oh, okay.
that's kind of like whatever. That's like
Did you ever go on the roof?
no. I didn't have keys
Uh,
like somebody.
yeah, we had uh, a master key that we got from the band room, and in one of the closets in the gymnasium where the cheerleaders keep all their mats, that's where we keep some volleyball stuff for jump training and strength training.
Hmm.
And there's like a little ladder, and I was the only one that was tall enough to pull a little string down and like set up the ladder that went to like this trap door looking thing.
Yeah.
And I unlocked it with the master key. I ended up giving the master key back to my friend who was in band because she needed it to get into somewhere. I can't remember where. And yeah, I just left it unlocked, this little trap door, and it went up to the roof, over top the gymnasium. There's actually a couple chairs up there. I can't remember if we put them up there or not, but there should still be chairs up there.
There was the last
Yeah.
time I was on the rappel tower. Like I
Yeah.
was like, "There's a way up there," and then I remember, um, I had a friend on the wrestling team. He showed me
Mm.
how to get up to the roof,
Yeah.
and so one day before school, he was like, "Come in here. I need help getting some wrestling equipment." I was like, "Sure, bud, I got you." And he went in, and we like couldn't. He couldn't get it open, but like he tried to,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
I never locked it again. Somebody else probably locked it after we
after
were up
time,
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, they did not have. Grant County School was kind of a joke.
Yeah.
Like
Wasn't the greatest.
when it really went to shit when they implemented the fact that homework didn't count as a grade.
Yeah.
That was such a horrible call on whoever made that decision. 90% test grades, 10% in class work, and then 0%
I vaguely
homework.
remember that happening. I feel like I never really had homework. Like,
Yeah, because
I
they
don't know if
couldn't
I
assign
just.
it.
Yeah.
That I
Yeah,
mean,
sure, probably, but I don't know.
that's how it was for me at least. Like freshman year, they was like, okay, so we have a new grading system. This is how it works. You got 90% of your test or your final grade will be test grades. 10% will be in class work, and that was it. So like the first year, we was kind of like, you know, we did our homework. We was so freshmen, we didn't really know better. But then,
Mm-hmm.
second semester of freshman year, we was like, okay, so all that homework I just did was pointless, and I never did homework again, ever. They would hand it to me, especially in math class. When they handed me a piece of paper, I would just throw it away, and so many other people did, and they stopped doing it. They stopped
Yeah.
giving out homework until my junior year. They was like, my English teacher, Miss Richards, she was like, I don't give a fuck. This is going into a test grade. If you don't do it, there you go. And everyone did that homework. She was
Yeah.
pissed that day. And in JRTC, they never assign homework except, hey, go do some push-ups at home.
Go do some push-ups. That's funny.
I mean, they had the best educational system. Be strong or be smart.
Yeah.
Like, you miss a question, everyone does 10 push-ups.
Oh jeez. Yeah, I would not have lasted very long in JRTC.
Well,
I don't even think I can do one push-up now.
let's be honest here. It's hard to navigate 40 to 60 people, right? So, like, you had the people that were strong and smart in the front row. And then you had the people that were smart in the second row. And then you had the people that were strong in the fourth. And in the fifth and sixth row were all the people that just didn't care. Right? So they would just get down on the floor and be like, yeah, 10 push-ups, and be the first ones done. Or wait until the first row was done with doing push-ups, and then be like, okay, done. And that was the... So yeah.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to cheat and not do push-ups, you easily could have done it.
Oh.
Like...
I don't know. I don't know why. I feel like I would not have done well in JRTC. Not so much just like I definitely couldn't do push-ups now. Like in high school, I was playing on 2 school sports teams and 2 elite sports teams, so like I was in shape. I don't know. I really just don't like being yelled at by old white men. It doesn't sound appealing to me.
In my 4 years, I was never yelled at by them. They never yelled at me.
That's nice.
They would yell at the class for something someone did, but they never... Like, they would either yell at the individual if it was super bad, but if it was just like, if it was like just something, oh yeah, you did something bad, they would just yell at the whole class. And you would know exactly who it was directed to because he would keep making eye contact with said person.
That's funny.
But I was never just yelled at. Like...
Well, that's good.
So...
Good.
I don't know. You might have had a different experience. I had a girlfriend in middle school, and she was she is still on that level of like stalkerish but not stalkerish, if that makes sense.
Kind of.
So we dated like in, I don't know, 6th grade, 6th, 7th, 8th. Yeah, we dated in 6th grade, maybe 7th, right? We was not together for like over a year and some odd days, and she like followed me to JRTC.
Oh.
And like she quit after the first semester, but like
That's
you
funny.
you can I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but like I can put money on it. Like I can guaranteedly put money on it. I thought it was so funny. Like the first day of high school, you know how like they would do the freshmen's one day and then everyone else the second day?
Yeah.
So like on the third day or whatever, I remember seeing her in the cafeteria. She was sitting across the cafeteria staring at me. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like,
What the fuck? That's
and
funny.
so, and then like, at first I didn't notice her. Someone like pointed her out. She was like, hey, that girl over there is staring hardcore over here. And like I looked, I seen who it was. I made eye contact. I was like, what the fuck? And then she stopped. She panicked a little bit and like started eating breakfast.
That's funny.
And then
Oh, man.
and then she chilled out after that. She is the last time I seen her, we went to like a party to go buy pot, and like I stayed in the car up a hill like up a steep ass hill, a hill that Jamie was out of breath after he walked up it,
Oh no.
right? And Jamie is not, like it's a rough hill, but I stayed up there, because I didn't want to see said person, right?
Yeah.
Because she thinks I hate her, which I don't. It's just the fact that
Oh.
she makes it awkward every time I do
Yeah.
see her. So like
Mhm.
she walked up the hill and like this is during COVID too. Like we was only there
Oh.
to pick up pot, so we was trying to do bare minimum. And she walked
Yeah.
up the hill. She said hi, and I'm just like, "Oh, hey, I know you." And
Mhm.
she came
Mhm.
over to my house once during high school, maybe.
Yeah.
Um, and I have like a bunk bed type deal at the time,
Mhm.
and she came into my room. I was dead asleep, and she fucking tried to wake me up by like shaking my bed, and I kicked her in the
Uh,
face. I don't
nice.
even know why she was in my house.
Yeah, that's a little strange.
Um,
It's a little bit.
so it was, yeah, it was definitely
Wow.
something.
That's alright.
Um, and
Oh
then
man.
actually, I lied. I've seen her after the party. Uh, I was helping a friend move, and like I put some stuff in like I took it out of a back of a truck and I put it in a place. And either way, she was there helping said friend move, and I didn't know she was gonna be there, but so either way, um, we helped her move, mutual friend move, and she was like, "Why do you hate me?" And I was like, "I don't hate you, but like you
You're
make
just
shit
really weird.
awkward."
Oh
And
goodness.
so yeah, so
Hmm.
she
Is
paid
this
me.
somebody that I would know?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna say names live.
Okay.
Um, but
Alright. I'm just curious.
she paid me and Jamie in food, and it was the best
Oh.
fucking. I don't even know what it was. Ribs. They were the best
Ooh,
fucking ribs ever. I will.
nice.
I'll give her that. Like
That's
she
good.
she ever needs help move it again, pay me in ribs. I got you.
Premium ribs.
Like
Oh,
you
man.
want back into the friend group, just keep paying me in ribs. Jesus Christ, those were so
Yeah.
good. Like they were top tier. Like I don't believe she made them top tier. I feel like she went out and bought them from like a 10-star restaurant.
Oh
They
goodness.
were amazing.
Well, that's good.
Like that is
I could have had ribs yesterday, but I was wearing lipstick.
you fuck your
Mm.
lipstick. What is wrong with you? Well, passing
I
up on
don't know.
ribs.
I typically don't eat red meat, and like
Yeah.
there was already mac and cheese, so I was like, I'm just gonna have a little thing of mac and cheese. But yeah, Austin said they were really good, so I kind of just sat there and smelled the barbecue sauce.
Oh man, Jamie made ribs a while ago. Oh man, I want some
Mhm.
more.
Mm,
And
gosh
Jamie's
dang it!
getting
I want
really
to.
good at making Chinese food.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. It looked really good.
Like like the first time it was good, right? Like I enjoyed it. It was good. I wanted more. The second time he made it spicy, where I was like, okay, this is a lot. I can't handle this, but I love it at the same time. The third time he
Yeah.
made it really really good, and then last time he made it like all freshly homemade or whatever. Like instead of
Mm,
like buying like breading, he got flour and made it from flour, I guess, and it was great.
yeah.
Holy shit!
Sounds really good. Wow.
No more Happy Dragon needed. I hope they're still open. Like I hope they don't
I
go
hope.
bankrupt.
I know. I hope they make it. I really do. I will be so sad. I
Like
know the lady that owns it and her kids. They're such a nice family.
text them, make sure they're doing okay.
I might message her on or I have her son on Facebook. I don't know if I have her
Son, mother,
Facebook or not.
all of them. just
Yeah.
lend our
Did
support.
well, we went to school with Wei Hao. He was Lindsay's age, so a year younger than you. It's like the only Asian kid in Green County.
Well, I've seen him at the Happy Dragon, and I was like, this kid looks
Yeah.
our age. He might have been in Megan's age group, but
No,
I
he's
don't know.
Lindsay's age, so 2, 3 years younger than me ish.
Well,
But yeah, he's at Johns Hopkins, the medical school,
well, I really hope his family's doing all right. Um,
and
if you're in the area and you should not sponsored, you should go check him out. That's for sure. I
yeah.
hate how you have to clarify that,
What?
like on
Oh,
YouTube.
not sponsored.
Yeah, like if you recommend someone, you have to be like not sponsored, but you should go do
Oh.
that.
I didn't know that.
I think it's a YouTube thing.
Yeah.
If you are sponsored by someone, you have to also say that you are. But
Well, yeah, I knew that part, but I didn't know you had to say like you not
I'm-
sponsored by.
I'm not 100% for sure on that, but just in case, I'm gonna say not sponsored.
Mm.
Jesus,
I hope El Jalisco's doing okay too.
I don't who?
El Jalisco, the Mexican restaurant in Williamstown.
I've never been.
Yes, you have. There's no way.
I don't think I might. Is it off the Corinth exit?
No, Williamstown,
I've
the
only been
only
to
Mexican
one.
restaurant in the county.
I've only been to one Mexican restaurant, and I don't know if it was in Grant County because I was with my uncle, and
I know you. There's no way you haven't been to El Jalisco.
nope. Look,
What?
I did not have money to eat out until I got a job.
Well, neither did I. But that's when you make other people take you.
I didn't look. I hated feeling like I was using someone. I hated it when Austin would offer to take me home, and we lived so close to each other.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, that's sad. But
I just hated feeling like I would use somebody. Like unless if it was an absolute must, I would find my own way.
all right. Well, when this pandemic is over, we are going to El Jalisco.
Next time you're in the area,
Okay.
guaranteed.
All right.
We'll
They're still
hit
open
all
for
of the
going.
places. We'll
Okay.
go hit Happy Dragon for like
Yes.
breakfast, and then go to El Liso's for lunch, and then we'll go to a third place that Austin or Jamie's gonna pick.
Waffle
Mostly
House.
Austin. Probably Austin's gonna pick because Jamie doesn't know any local places.
Waffle House.
I mean, granted, you don't have a Waffle House out there,
We do not have a Waffle House.
where we
Yeah.
still do.
Okay. El
Okay.
Jalisco. Do you remember when Food Lion was a thing?
Yeah.
That Mexican restaurant that used to be right next door to Food Lion in that building?
Nope.
The first one.
Nope.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
The one with the sombrero. Okay. Well, then they moved to the big building in Williamstown, which is the exit where you get off for like the Arc or
Yeah,
to
that's
turn on
Corinth.
25.
Oh, that's not Corinth exit. That's the one.
That's
yeah.
Williamstown.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the place. I know the place.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever been.
Oh my lord. Jonathan.
Because Jamie's pointed it out to me several times.
They got giant ass margaritas.
Well, we'll have to go and find out.
Yes. Oh, and so like they have two sauces that they give you with their chips. There's regular salsa, right? And then there's this jalapeno ranch, which like I don't know if you've ever been to Chewy's in Florence.
Negative.
So like their jalapeno ranch is like really spicy, but it's still really good. But like El Jalisco's jalapeno ranch is like almost sweeter, but like the chips are really salty and the ranch is kind of like a sweet spicy. And holy I'm just now I can't stop thinking about it. It's so good.
Oh my god. All this talk
I love Mexican
is
food.
really making me want breakfast. Being
I'm so
9:25 in the afternoon. Oh,
I have like one piece of leftover pizza, but I'm good to eat it. Gosh dang it! Now I want El Jalisco. I can't believe you've never been.
it's
Yeah.
just, one day.
We'll go. It'll
Well-
be fun.
Okay.
I want my strawberry margarita. My chips with jalapeno ranch.
I
Honestly, like even if I don't get any food, like that'll be enough. I'll consume an entire 2 baskets of the chips by myself and margarita. That'd be great. Won't even have to pay.
the one place I do want to go to, which I don't at the same
Mhm.
time, is that Snack Shack, and it's like affiliated with the Ark, but I still want to go and see what it's about.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a building on 25 right off the Ark exit, and
Mm.
um, yeah,
Okay.
it's it's like a little yellow building, and uh, I was gonna take Sam there, but I don't know what happened. Uh,
Mhm.
so we never ended up going. But I wanted to go and check it out because it's just colorful, and it's like the only
Yeah.
colorful place. It's
Okay.
like bright yellow and purple.
Sounds interesting. I didn't know that was a thing.
So yeah, I want to
Yeah,
check that
that's
place
so
out because Beans is no longer on the list.
No. Yeah. Wait, you've been to Beans though before, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I would.
So when we come back in town,
We'll skip
we're
Beans.
gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna do El Jalisco, Happy Dragon, and Waffle House. Maybe if you're feeling it, we can get dessert at Cracker Barrel.
I
know.
don't like anything at Cracker Barrel.
I like one thing, and it's the chicken BLT sandwich and their orange cream soda. That meal. That's it. That's all I eat.
Like
Comes with French fries, ranch, and coleslaw. Delicious.
every time I've been, I've just not enjoyed what I've ordered. And it's always a bunch of old people there. And granted, it was
Yeah.
always every time I've went was with when there was a meeting about the the drug trade in the area. That's where they would go to discuss it.
Nice.
I don't know why. So whenever I was needed at like a little meeting, that's where we would go.
Huh.
Still no
Alright.
idea. I guess it's just old people. Old people eat there.
Yeah. Old people do eat there, and literally every time I go in, I always see somebody that I know, which is terrifying because you know how much I hate that.
Yeah.
You witnessed the paranoia when we were at Happy Dragon last time.
Oh man.
That was terrible, but I was so stressed out. Couldn't even eat my soup. But
Well,
it was a
next
good
time there'll be a whole group of us there.
yeah, that's a good point.
It also won't be like the first time we've actually ever hanged out, so it was already, that level of awkward, you know what I mean? Like not awkward, but it was like, this is new.
Yeah. Well, the first time we went to Waffle House was like with a bunch of people. It was like
Yeah, but we didn't
I
know
think
each
it was
other.
Kat, Trenton, Lindsay, Austin. I can't remember. There was a big old bunch of us.
When I showed up, there was only 4 of you. And that's when I met your sister, and
Yeah.
I didn't really know you either. That was the first time I met you, like, actually meeting you instead of just like a quick hey. And then granted, we did
Yeah.
talk, and stuff, but like,
Yeah.
that was like the first time it was like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Me and you hanging out. So,
Is this my face?
yeah. Like, I
Seems
don't.
like hard.
I mean, that was a year ago. Last
Was it?
December. When we went to Happy Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only a year ago. Right before COVID.
Technically 2 Decembers ago.
Well, yeah,
But it's
technically,
February.
but it was a year and a month or whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
That was. It feels like time has flown since then, but that feels so long ago.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Fucking COVID, fucking up the timelines.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh man.
Oh,
Okay, well now I'm super hungry.
I know, me too. What the heck?
I think I think we
sorry.
should wrap it up
Forget about
and
the chip.
go get some food.
Okay, sounds good.
Abstract art week 2.
I love it. It's
The-
beautiful.
The prism.
I like it.
I'm not that big
Ooh,
of a fan
should
of it.
put you should put your abstract stuff in the art thing. Do you want me to post them on Instagram?
If you would, if you want to,
Okay.
it's up to you.
Alrighty.
You're in charge of the Instagram. That's all you.
I know. I know. I know.
If you want it, you just say, "Hey, I want it," and you'll get it. Someone typed in a
Okay.
chat, and I'm not seeing it.
Uh,
I don't know.
think it was me.
Heyo, it's not you. It was Fucky ABO. Vucky with
Oh.
a V. I don't have a
Well then.
timestamp, and I don't know why it didn't pop up, but it's
I
there.
don't know.
Hi, Vucky. I hope you enjoyed the stream, even though if you're only catching the very end of it.
Yeah.
We'll be live next Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
Maybe. Most
Or 1
likely.
p.m. Hawaiian time.
Most likely. We'll be around. I hope you're still there and listening. It sucks I missed you. I feel horrible about that. It was greater than 10 minutes ago.
Oh,
Greater
we were on
than less than 30 minutes.
It was probably the Mexicans. I was on a
22.
roll with the.
22 minutes
the
ago.
tortilla.
Damn. I really missed that one.
We're sorry, friend.
Yeah. It didn't pop up for some reason in my OBS.
You know, it usually does on Twitch, but it doesn't.
Well,
I
this
guess
is in
I'm
YouTube.
not a moderator on YouTube, so it just.
You should be able to see
I
it.
don't know. Yeah, but is there a moderator view on YouTube or no?
I don't know. I don't have really much control over chat. Like, I can make
We'll
you a
figure it
moderator.
out.
I think you are a
That's okay.
moderator.
Okay.
But then again, I'm not 100% sure.
Oh. So good. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you stopping by, Bucky.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. We will be here next week. Same time, same day.
Hasta la vista. Konnichiwa.
See you later. Get some food.
You too.